Hello. Welcome. I'm going to be doing some sound checking at the beginning of this stream. I know, daily streams. It's because I didn't stream. Let's see. When did I stream? I streamed in the morning on Wednesday, which was kind of not the usual time. And then I didn't do a real stream on Monday. It was more like a no mic stream. So I wanted to make up for that. Hello, Waffles! I'm so glad you're here. That's great. But let me know how this sound sounds. I have downloaded an NVIDIA GX whatever thing that adds a filter to my microphone recording in OBS. And it is meant to suppress noise. It's the noise suppression thing. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of listening to how I sound. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it adds a little bit of a tinge of something to the microphone, huh? Like, it's not bad, it's just different. I'll leave this up here. But I hope everyone's having an okay day. I feel like this week I've been finally really, like, doing my best to work on the stream, and that's felt pretty good. Okay. Definitely let me know. I'll make a pinned comment. How's that? I'm gonna make a pinned comment asking people to give me feedback on how the microphone sounds. How does my mic sound? I added a noise suppression filter, so I'm still working out the volume levels and such. Thanks. And I'll pin that comment. Pin that message. If Twitch will let me. Come on. Okay, let me refresh my stream manager and then maybe it'll let me. There we go. Okay, hopefully I get some feedback from people. Anyway, so the 2025, what do they call it? The 2025 Mystery Box Carnival special program aired this morning for the global version of Reverse 1999. And I was having a grand old time watching it this morning. And then halfway through, I was like, wait a second. Should I have saved this? Should I have watched it with everybody, maybe? I was kind of half and half. I was like, you know, I kind of have this personal rule that I don't like watching, like doing a react stream to videos, official videos from a game that are really meant to be advertisements. So far, I only have shared Reverse 1999 videos that are either fan-made videos or videos that are like the Extreme Talent. The Extreme Talent videos are advertisement, but they also have information in them. And so I was thinking, you know, the special program, I think, also qualifies as information. Now, it's also heavily advertisement at the same time. So, oh yeah, one thing I was gonna do, I was gonna title the stream like Cynical Robot Watches Live Special Program. But, whatever. It is what it is. Yep, I'm gonna do a reaction stream. It's not gonna be my first time watching most of it. I think I probably got 2/3 of the way through, if I had to guess. But I'll still be able to react to it more. It still is pretty fresh. So, yeah. If that sounds good with everybody, it sounds good with me.
I've worked as a model on the flyers as well. Trust me, photo shoots are much, much more tiring than giving out flyers. You stretch your body like a resist.
I'm still catching up on gameplay, of course. We'll maybe do some of this stuff after we watch the special program together. I did another bit of Argus's. Just sitting in bed last night. But yeah. I'll head out to avoid spoilers since I might get back into this game. Have fun though. I hope you do come back to the game. If it fits you, of course. Don't feel pressured to. But if you do, please let me know, because I really do love it. But yeah! We shall have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Okay. I think that's enough time for me to be diddling and daddling. I just wanted there to be a little bit of time for people to show up, and then we'll get into it. It is time to watch the 2025 Mystery Box Carnival Special. And I've rearranged the setup of everything in my, in this scene I have set up for looking at Google Chrome. Let me know if this is set up the way that is the best way to do it. All right. Now, like I said earlier, I've already watched, like, at least 2/3 of this, but I'm still gonna have fun watching it again with everybody here. I'll put it into full screen once I press the play button. I guess I could just full screen it right now, huh? There we go. So, this is the setup that I think will work for us. And now that I'm in full screen, I can get rid of this thing at the top. I guess I'll just do the eyeball thing. I'll hide it in my layout here. Great. I think we're set up. I think we're good.
Anyway, you won't find a better hangover cure for Miss Lilia than this. I even quadrupled the concentration.
Lilia. Oh, she's already fast asleep.
Yes, she has. That's why I'm making her my hangover over potion. She kept complaining about how the local drink sapped her energy. Shall I wake her up now?
Let her sleep. We can all relax here for another half an hour or so. We just need to keep our voices down.
Yay! So, I think that's so cute. They start the, like, waiting for this main stream to start section like this. It's adorable. Okay, so I think when I was watching this morning, I got as far as Maybe new garments. Probably. Anyway, we don't need to sit here and watch this because I'm watching a recording. So I will just skip ahead. Skip. And I have decided that I will do my best to read aloud the subtitles for those of you tuning in and listening and not reading the subtitles. Which I hope you are grateful for because it's a lot of subtitles.
Looks like a nice day today. Maybe we should go for a walk.
Ooh, what a wonderful idea. I'd love to join you.
All right. Sotheby, let's wake Lilia up. Time for a walk.
Man, I might give up, I don't know. I'll do my best at the beginning. Maybe I'll only read aloud the parts that feel like they're important to read aloud.
能听到吗？喂，喂，
喂 ，Hello，
Testing,
喂
testing.
我想大家应该可以听到了。我看到弹幕已经疯狂涌出了。
哎，怎么是这里呀？
Now, of course, this is a rebroadcast of the original CN special program that actually happened like a few months ago. And we're just basically getting that same broadcast that they did previously, but it's been given English subtitles for us on the global server. And the chat that the devs are talking to are from the past.
是这里没错啊 ，X 设定的坐标。
Oh, this is definitely the place X set the coordinates to. Wait, don't tell me you forgot. Our mission is to head back to South America to introduce the new Carnival version to our global players.
哦，我想起来，
Wait a second. What did she say?
你忘了？我们这次的任务
I wonder. Our mission is to head back to South America to introduce the new Carnival version to our global players. Wait, now I'm confused. Did they record this as a new broadcast and they're addressing the global players? I don't understand, but okay. That's nice that they're recognizing us.
哦，
哦，我想起来了，船长是说
The
他
captain
从
said she borrowed one of
艾斯那
X's
儿借
latest
了拉普拉斯
gadgets
新研发的小玩意儿，可以让我们闪现
to
到南美。
teleport us straight to South
啊，
America.
话虽如此，我
Aren't
们
we a
到达
little
的时
earlier
间
than
是不是比
planned?
计划的提前了一点？
时间是没错的。
Seems like we're
不
on
过我的
time.
脑内好像还同
Why
时
do I have
还有
this random
自己
memory of
的一段在
being
洛
in
杉
Los
矶的回忆
Angeles? Weird.
不管那么多了，
Well,
再
no
次
time to
来
dwell
到
on
庆
it.
典现场，
Since we've
当然
arrived
要
at
入
Carnival,
乡
let's
随
do
俗，
as the locals
该
do
有
and
的
get
仪
into the
式感
spirit
呢
of
还是要
things.
到位的。1999研发组 Carnival 版
Verse
本，
1999 development team.
该有的仪式感呢还是要
Sometimes they're
到位
really
的。
fast.
1999研
The reverse 1999 development
发组
team.
Carnival 版本
Carnival
常
version
常
is
来袭。
officially here.
X 很有 sense 呢。
X really
这么
knows what
一
he's
装扮
doing. With a setup like this, the
庆
carnival
典
vibe
的
is
氛围
hitting
马
just
上
right.
就来了。
哎，那我这个打扮
Hey, with what
是
I'm
不是还
wearing,
挺像庆
don't
典
I look
巡
like
游
one of
队
the
列上的
performers
演
at the
员呢？
parade?
大家跟好我们的队列啊！
Stick close to the
庆
parade,
典
everyone. The
马上就要
carnival's
开
about
始
to
了。
begin.
好
好耶
喂，
出发
发。
Let's go.
好啦，我们的晚上就开到这。今天来其实有正事的哈。
All right, we're here from serious business.
抱歉，虽然我们刚见
Even
过
though we
面
saw each other
但
pretty
我还是要
recently,
说
I've
一
got to
句
say it again.
好
Long
久不
time no
见了，大
see,
家。
everyone.
我是重返外来1999
I'm
的制作
Hitako, producer of Reverse 1999.
再次见面，感觉真
So
好。
great to see you
话不多
all.
说，我们就正
Let's
式
jump
开
right
始吧。
in.
有请我们的新朋友，好
Why don't we
老
have
朋
our new
友
and
自我
returning
介绍一
friends
下。
introduce themselves?
大家好，我是负责
Hi, I'm
Reverse
Factory
1999
Head,
的内容设定
in
和
charge
故事
of
的
Reverse
Factory。
1999's story and content design. I love Factory Head, and it makes me so happy to see a woman right there at the main table instead of like, I feel like with Hoyoverse, we only saw women just in like specific departments at Hoyoverse, but Factory Head is in charge of the story and content design. So we have her to thank for the incredible story. That's pretty cool.
Head 公头，好久不见大家啦！
Content design. I wonder if that means like The character design also?
大家好，我是
Hi
来自
everyone,
重
I'm
返未
Hash
来项
Brown
目策划部的
from the
舒
game
很
development
高兴能
department.
和国
Okay. I'm so excited to
际湖的
celebrate
玩
the
家们
Mystery
一
Box
起度过这
Carnival
次
with all
庆
of
典
our
版本的相
global
中巡游。
server
哎，
players.
我看到有玩
Oh, I see some players
家问
asking
这次为
why
什么辛提和十字郎
Regulus
是不
and
在？
Sonetto aren't here this time.
我们的
Hey,
船长
where's
哪
the
儿去了？
captain?
实不相瞒，我听
Actually,
说
I
这
heard
次
that
辛提和十
Regulus
四已
and
经先我
Sonetto
们一
have
步
already
前
gone to
往
the
了
next
下
storm
一个暴雨
site.
发生地点，具体在哪儿还不
But the
能透
exact location
哦
is
对
top secret for
差点忘
now.
了，
Oh, I
他
almost
还准备
forgot.
了一
She
封
left a
简讯
message
送给他
for
电台
her
的粉
fans
丝
and
们和
crewmates.
船员们。
This is sweet.
Hey, hey, my beautiful fans. I know you're all missing me so much. Sadly, there's nothing I can do. The boss insisted I tag along with a certain model student.
I think it's so
but
interesting
I promise, as long as you lot
that they've got the
make
dev
enough
team
noise,
kind of
I'll be
leading the special
Plus,
program
the
instead of
Foundation's
Regulus
thrown in
now.
another year's supply of
An
Dr.
interesting
Pepper for yours
change and a
truly.
welcome one, in
So
my
don't
opinion.
worry, all right? I swear, we'll be seeing each other's beautiful faces again before you know it.
以上，他
You know,
们
because these games are made by real people, and it's cool to kind of connect with the people that are behind it. Helps humanize them, I think. Even though they don't look like humans here, they just look like cartoon characters. Regulus and Sonetto have entrusted us with keeping you all company during this Mystery Box
受人委
Festival.
托，我
So we
们这
prepared
次
tons
准
of
备了一
goodies and
大波
surprises
福
for
利和
you.
惊喜等待大家。所以这次我们
We're
可
here
不
to
是
stay
短
this
短闪现一
time.
下就走，大家接
So
下来
stay
锁
tuned for
定
the
直
rest of the
播。
live stream. Yeah, instead of having just a special guest appearance, I'm gonna check my sound recording a little bit
不愧是
here.
我们的船
That's our
长呢。
captain.
暴雨和任务一点都没
Storms
有
and
影响
missions
他的
don't
心情。
phase her one
还记得上次
bit.
乡中巡，
How does that sound? Storms and
有影响
missions
他的
don't
心
phase
情。
her one
还记得
bit.
上次乡中巡
How does that sound? Okay, that sounds good. Remember the last
巡
Mystery
逻的
Box
时候，
Carnival?
维尔汀小队的大家还
Britain's
在
team
海
was
岛
still
上
solving
解密和
puzzles
探
on the
索。
island back
转眼
then.
间，暴雨下的
Thanks to
世
the
界就已
storm,
经
the
发生了
world's
巨
changed so
变。
much since
现在
then.
呢，基金会
Now
已
the
经成
Foundation
功
has
研发出了
invented
平衡伞。
Equilibrium
冲刺手的
Umbrella,
领
and
袖
the
阿
leader
尔
of
坎
Mana
纳也
Smid
在云爆
Nicte
弹下灰飞
Arcana
烟
has been
灭。
reduced to
大家可
ashes
以
in the blast of a bomb. We can have
可
a
以度过一个
much
相对轻松的
more
乡中巡
chilled
游
out
啦。
Mystery Box
好
Carnival
耶，
this time.
是平衡伞，
Hooray! Thank
我
you,
们有救了。
Equilibrium
自平衡
Umbrella.
伞问世后，
Thank you
基金会的
indeed.
成员得以
Now
更
it's
加
much
方
easier
便
for
的
Foundation members
活
to
跃在
operate
世界各
globally
地，展开对虫之
and
手残余
investigate the
势力的
remnants
调
of
查。
Mana Smid Nicte.
那这个版本呢，
As for this
我们
version,
的
our
2.0
2.0
系列旅
series,
行归来
The
就将
Journey
迎来
Back
第一次
will
的主
receive
线
its
更新。
first main story update. The Journey Back.
这次的故事
This
舞
time
台
taking
将会
place
来到巴
in
西
Sao
圣保罗。
Paulo,
没错，破 X 的
Brazil.
福，
Thanks to X's brilliant
我们通过
gadget,
他的
we've
小发
teleported
明
back
又
to
一次来
Brazil,
到了巴
and
西
this。time,
好在我们已经
we're
是经验
seasoned
丰富的
jungle
丛林探险
explorers.
者了哈。所以接下来就由我
So
们带
allow
领大
us
家一起
to
预习
guide
一
us,
下我们
guide
即
you
将
through
展
a
开的旅
preview
途
of
故
the
事。
journey ahead.
说什么来什么，
Speaking
我
of
这
which,
里
look
正好有
look
一
what
份
I've got
来自船
here.
长送来
A
的
disc from the captain with
资
her
料软
briefing
盘，我们
materials.
现在
Let's
就一
take
起
a
来
look
看看吧。
together. All right, trailer time.
Kill her.
I already saw this, and it's crazy.
Kill Vertin.
No, I won't.
This
Obey
is
your
so
master.
nuts.
Kill her.
So it's
Follow your
clearly Ms.
instincts.
Kimberly
Follow my
here,
orders.
because that robot is there.
Obey. Kill her now.
Oh, this game
Hey.
is so
I
dramatic.
said no.
What?
Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Arcana may be dead.
Arcana.
Have paved the path for us. The Apostles' Brotherhood will become their followers, undertake their trials, and embrace their grace.
There
we all
she
need the
is.
miracles they bestow.
Ooh.
We will be immortal.
What reason could you have to kill your own men?
They mutinied and killed their superior officer. The Apostles' Brotherhood may have infiltrated our base.
The Apostles' Brotherhood?
A
Huh.
notorious gang from the streets of São Paulo. Our intel suggests Manus Vindicta's presence too.
Sao Paulo.
I don't know if this image is computer generated or not. Like, that's a crazy computer generated image if it is. But also it looks too perfect to be real. I don't know.
There isn't anything for me there. No dances, no feasts, nothing.
In this city, Arcanists and humans live side by side. Both are equally passionate, albeit touching. Violence is far from a means to an end here. It's a tool. And one all too readily used.
That part absolutely blew my mind.
It's a tool. And one all too readily used.
Now, I actually can't remember what happened to Besmert last we heard. But, she found Vertin? How much do you want to bet that Vertin's gonna wake up and Besmert's gonna be gone?
Used.
Also, she's not Besmert now. Apparently her name is Erd, I think. Maybe. Woo! Oh boy.
Damn! Wait!
My apologies. It seems I've killed the wrong people.
And she just keeps going on with it anyway. Okay, so here's a nice advertisement where we're gonna get new characters and it's all gonna be very flashy. And they want all of your money. Do not forget this.
Until breaking dawn.
So she is the 6-star limited character. And does it say anything here? But anyway, yeah, you can see in the top left, Carnival Limited.
Oh, I see. Oh, you must be quite the
I love the
singer
pink
yourself,
everywhere.
Come on, sing us a song. Shall I, master?
This part reminds me of Jessica's ult.
Hey, I'm tougher than I look, you know. Not even Xeno's brutal training could knock me down. That's what it's all
Lopera.
about. Life or death battle and victory.
That picture of her made her look like she had animal ears, but I think that was just how the art made it look like.
Give this a taste.
And fire a bullet blindfolded. Oh boy.
Skip the warm-up. I'm always ready to jump into the
I'm always excited for another guy character with facial hair. This is our 5-star.
You can take the helm. I trust you.
And we have a new awakened unit! 4-star object unit. White Rum. And apparently she's gonna be free. Wait, what did that say? That's fun. Polystana Heatwave series garments. So, remember, they want your money! They just want your money! But that Shimane one is gorgeous. Is this... Oh, it's Poltergeist! I love that. Poltergeist. A Yenisei. Shimane looks incredible, of course.
The sparkling of the sea, the shimmering of scales.
Vila looks incredible.
Be fearless, whether you're in icy wind or scorching heat.
Oh, she's like flying down the coast, and she has a new image for her for her ult. Marcus, who I don't have, but that outfit is incredible.
This place is a real page turner. You splashed my book. The daylight
And this one hurts
so bright.
because I still don't have 37.
Straight through my brain and project the answers from my mind onto the lake.
She's already gotten a nice skin before, so this is just so mean. The ult looks incredible.
The golden ratio.
It's not fair. The rerun outfits are awesome, obviously. I already got the A Knight. Let's see here. Rewind. A knight up in the top right corner there. I'm glad I got that, but I am not tempted otherwise. New main story chapter. Chapter 8. Yay! I'm so looking forward to that. Obviously, we've got Anjo Nala's story and Lopera's story. What's the gameplay? New feature in the wilderness. Critter Rehab Center. Enjoy new Babel services from the comfort of your home. Some kind of vehicles? I don't know. Maybe you can just... Maybe those are things you can buy... You can, you know, get in the game and put in the wilderness. Just like a building. And then you can get critters that are different rarities, I guess? Because that one looked like it had 4 stars under it or something. And maybe you just put them next to the characters that are in your wilderness? I think? Phototaxis in study. Mask on. New challenge mode. I don't know. This definitely looks entirely new because there's like the character portraits hanging out on the right side of the image here. I do not know. White Rum's travelogue. She sails down the river of time from the golden age of piracy to the century's end. And it's Candy Crush! I don't know how to feel about that. It all comes down to execution. I have to try it out in real time to see what I think about it. Suitcase settings. This part I'm really happy about. Tradewind's Garden. Oh, it's a new reward for doing the series of dusks? Is that you get a new suitcase? Nice. That looks great. Alright, next mains bulletin is Fog of War, Hypothesis of Exhibition, and Gold in the Cave. Next anecdotes are 37 and Mesmer Jr. There's double analysis for the Numa analysis runs. And then, of course, the Patches Wilderness set will be South Howlow themed. Log in to get a new 6-star character? Get a 6-star character from the regular banner that you don't have yet. Asterisk, get an artifice if you already have the character. So I assume this means that I can get Kakania. Just log in. Okay. Yeah, I can get Kakania or 37. Uh-oh, I have to pick between the two. Oh no! Oh dear. What should I do? Oh no, there's actually multiple characters that I could get that I might want. Bespoke Garment. Unlock Collector's Edition for free. Roar Jukebox Carnival Album. How is it free? Available. Oh, pick one of 4. They're only showing Charlie, Cornbloom, and Matilda. I don't know what the 4th one is. So, pick one of 4, available after Decibel level 10. Exchange for a garment worth 880 crystal drops with Bespoke Garment. Huh. So if you already got all of them, you can exchange for a garment worth 880 crystal drops. I don't know which garments they would let you do that with. So I have to wait and see. All right. We get 10 free summons for logging in. Oh, why do they do this? It's so fast. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, 10 unilogs. Or 20, sorry. 20 unilogs. And then there's like times at the bottom of the screen. The first time period is from January 9th to January 30th, and the second time period is January 30th to February 20th. I don't know what that's implying. Oh well. Carnival invitation! Invite a 5-star Arcanist of your choice for free. We got that last time. All 5-star characters available from game launch to version 1.9. So that's through the Vienna patch. I think I actually do have all of them. So I'll just have to decide which one I want a copy of. Carnival Guide. Complete tasks to get Carnival-related rewards. Turning of the year. I assume we get even more rewards for just logging in from January 25th until February 8th. Is that related to Chinese New Year? I don't know. Irresistible bait like dust to critters. From January 28th to February 4th. Chaos everywhere in the suitcase. Effective staff management is essential. I don't know what this means. Obviously, they're going to go through all of this. The devs are going to go through absolutely everything. That is a lot of rewards, yeah! The fact that we get a 6-star selector is nice. That is really nice. I hope we know as soon as possible who is included in the 6-star selector, because that will determine some people's polls between now and when this patch drops. Factory Head, would you mind explaining the inspiration behind the name? I don't know how to pronounce this, but is it Tristis Tropici? Let's Google. Help us, Google. Tristis Yes, this. Oh, it's the name of a book. How do you pronounce it? Google Translate. Tell us.
Triste tropique.
Triste tropique.
Triste tropique. Triste tropique.
Okay, I'll do my best. The E is mute. French. Okay. Triste tropique. Triste tropique. What language do they... I mean, Brazil has a lot of Portuguese speakers, right? Triste tropique. Oh, yeah, so the name is the book that I saw when I was Googling it at first. Anthropological work from the last century. Triste tropique. Many of us on the team love. The title hints at an impending crisis after a short-lived victory, much like the story of version 2.2. The people of Sao Paulo are resilient and optimistic, yet restless in their attempts to improve their lives. Our protagonists will face a significant turning point in their fate, though they'll be unaware of it at first. The main visual for this version beautifully conveys the warmth of the tropics and a subtle sense of melancholy. As mentioned earlier, the Equilibrium umbrella has enabled Foundation members to operate more actively, but this has also intensified the conflicts between factions starting from version 2.2. It's a French autobiography about a guy going to Brazil. Oh, literally? Okay. So it's especially topical. Wow. Search for a human society reduced to its most basic expression. What? published in 1955. It's a memoir by the anthropologist, there we go, and structuralist Claude Levi-Strauss, perhaps. It documents his travels and anthropological work, focusing principally on Brazil, though it refers to many other places such as the Caribbean and India. Although ostensibly a travelogue, the work is infused with philosophical reflections and ideas linking many academic disciplines such as sociology, geology, music, history, and literature. The book was first translated into English by John Russell as A World on the Wane, but the French title translates literally to Sad Topics. So even though it says tropiques, triste tropique, it's not like tropical, it's tropique as in topic. Well. Though Arcana has perished, Manus Vindictae's influence hasn't entirely disappeared. In versions 2.0 and 2.1, Matilda and Virgin discovered that the Order of Enlightenment and the mysterious rituals in the hotel were tied to Manus Vindictae. That's why Virgin has traveled all the way to Brazil. Indeed, this trip to Brazil carries a lot of weight in this context. For the full story, you'll have to explore the narrative yourself. Let's dive into the new Carnival content. Wait. Before we officially enter Brazil together, we've got a surprise announcement. Remember in our last live stream, we mentioned that we were working on bringing more collaborations to Reverse 1999. Well, this time we've prepared something big. Heck yeah. I've prepared a little game for you. Let's see if you can guess what it is. I don't think it's that obvious. When I look at this picture, they showed this picture and I immediately actually thought of the anecdote for Dika, because there's something that happens that involves someone jumping off of a thing in that story. So that's what I thought it was a reference to. But then they have this like pile of leaves at the bottom. I don't know if that was just to make it less shocking and be like, okay, the person's just diving into the pile of leaves so they'll survive or something. I don't know. I'll reserve my opinion on the aesthetics, but the details are clear and capture the building structure perfectly. If so, I put a ton of effort into it. Honestly, I think it's a fine drawing. Let's take a look at this mysterious video clip that Virgin sent over. Alright, here we go. I remember watching this the first time this morning and being like, I don't know. And then there's a feather. And I don't know. I still don't recognize that feather as being significant. It was nice to see 3D Virgin for a brief second there, though. 1476, 431 BC. I don't know what kind of time that is, but... And then they reveal this, and it's like, oh! It's Assassin's Creed. Oh, Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed 2, version 1999, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, coming 2025. It's finally here, Assassin's Creed collaboration. That's right. Officially collaborating with Assassin's Creed franchise for a global crossover. This crossover will feature two iconic games from the Assassin's Creed series, Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, both timeless classics in the franchise. I never played them. Like the video shows, we'll visit the artistic... Wow, it's so fast. We'll visit the artistic streets of Renaissance Florence and the historic Acropolis of Athens. These are two cities with rich cultures and profound histories. So we're visiting... Like, this is the part where... I feel like if you know, what's her name? Traffic Head? Something Head? Anyway, she says that, like the video shows, we're visiting the artistic streets of Florence and Athens. So that makes me think that it's not just a skin collab like the Discovery one. I think it's going to be more than just the skins. So that makes me hopeful. When I first watched this, I was just like, oh, it's just going to be skins. I mean, the only reason there wasn't a huge deal made out of the Discovery collab is because we didn't have a special program at the same time. The timing was off. But this makes me think it's actually a big collab because of what the dev on the right says. First time chatter, hello, welcome! Guardian Soulblade says, I suspect it's actually gacha because they've put Ezio in AFK Arena. Oh, that might be it. This stream does know about some future gacha in the CN server, so I won't spoil it if you don't want to be spoiled. But I don't think we have Ezio in future CN. At least not yet, though. Maybe it'll show up in the future in the year. The year is young, after all. So this says coming in 2025. Maybe I'll eat my words. Literally, they have the whole year to do this collab, so I could very well be wrong. Yep, we have an entire year for the collab, just like you say. You're totally right. Don't know if CN had the collab yet, though. Right, exactly. That's exactly right. I ate my words there. Assassin's Creed 2 is set in Florence during the Renaissance. A period characterized by... Oh my gosh, that's so fast. Why do you do this to us? Characterized by liberation in the fields of architecture, medicine, art, and exploration. Everybody getting the collab. Yeah, definitely. They decided to speedrun the subtitles. I know. They are definitely speedrunning. To any other new people watching the stream, I'm ShinyBotTV, ShinyBot. I tend to do a lot of gaming streams of Reverse 1999, Honkai Star Rail, with a little bit of other stuff sprinkled in. I am making a special exception to watch this broadcast, even though I try not to do react content to official advertisements for gacha games, because it feels kind of weird. Just me personally. I'm not judging anyone else that does it. So don't expect this all the time. I'm making a special exception for it. Fellow HSR player, nice. Indeed! I only started like last April because I heard that Dr. Ratio was only going to be free for a certain amount of time, and I wanted to make sure to start the game before he went away because I like him. To be fair, people do it because it's easy. I mean, yeah, it's definitely easy. It's harder to do other stuff, but it's also fun, you know? It's a lot of fun to do. Great individuals like Leonardo da Vinci and the Medici family lived during this time. It was an era of unparalleled brilliance. Great philosophers like Aristotle, historians like Herodotus, and playwrights like Euripides all hail from this age. It was also a time in which Greek mythology was deeply intertwined with their understanding of life, death, and war, which shaped a new philosophical framework. In this period, people were greatly affected by changes in the natural environment and war, yet dreamed of living peacefully. These dreams were often projected onto deities, leading to the birth of a mythological system that influenced the course of Western civilization. These two historical backdrops are entirely new territories for Reverse 1999. You can look forward to exploring Renaissance Florence and ancient Greece in future adventures. I'm looking forward to it! Yee! I hope that means we get a Payron content. I know! I mean, we're already getting a 37 skin. I would love another 6 skin! I'd ended up not getting the 6 skin from a few patches back.
我看到有弹幕在问
I see
没
someone in
错
chat
这是我们
asking.
第一次
That's right.
全球
This is our first ever
同步上线的
globally
版本
synchronized
也就是说
release. I'm really curious about that part. Our global service players will
我
experience
们
the
国际
new
服玩家
content
后续也能第一时间体验上联动版本内容
as
啦。
soon as it's released.
是的，之前
Previously,
的
the
海外版本一
overseas
直是后
versions
续
had
更
been a
新
few updates
这个版
behind,
本
but
能
this
够跟
time,
各地的
we're
玩家
launching
一起
everything
同步，感觉
simultaneously.
非常好。
It feels fantastic to be able to bring everyone together for this.
真的非常感谢大家对
Thank
未
you
来
all
新内
so
容
much for your enthusiasm for our
的
upcoming
关注。
content.
从未来
I restarted my account because I couldn't log in to the account I had. I went with A Knight again. I was really tempted to pick Pickles from the Golden Thread. Oh, you couldn't... I hope you didn't get too far in the old account. That's a bummer. But, yeah, I love A Knight. The vibe is great. I think I got him kind of halfway through my reverse 1999 journey. I've been playing this game since maybe 2 weeks after it started a year ago. And so I've basically played it really loyally all the way since then. I didn't get that so far. I didn't get that far, so it was fine. It was just weird. I couldn't find my old account. Okay. Well, that's good you didn't have to catch up by too much.
未来一起
The first global
首
collaboration
次的
version
全球联动版本即将跟大家
of Reverse
见面了
1999 is just around the
独属于
corner.
1999的
We can't
美
wait for
食
you
的
to
魅力
see
将在
Assassin's
刺客信
Creed
条的世界
brought
中
into
展
the
开
unique
希
charm
望
and
大家
aesthetic
多
of the
多期待
world.
呀
We hope you're all
自
looking
从国
forward
际
to
服
it.
上线以来，
We
我
appreciate
们
your
也不断
support
地
and
收集
feedback since the
集
launch
到
of the
大
global
家对我
server.
们各个方向的反馈，在这里非
It's
常
thanks to you that we can
感谢
continue
大家
to
对我
improve
们
the
提出
game
热心的优化建议和游戏的
and
支
deliver
持。
better and better
在未来的版本
experiences.
中，我们会增加更
We
多
plan
策
to
略深
introduce
度的
more
战斗玩法，
strategic
对
combat
部
mechanics
分
and
战斗
have
时间较
major
弱的角
enhancement
色展
plans
开的
for
大
some
型加强
underperforming
计划也
characters.
在筹备中。
I know what that's about. So this is my Twitch channel here is we are okay with character gameplay spoilers, character name and gameplay, and gotcha spoilers for CN. We just don't allow spoilers for game
Guardian
story.
Soulblade just followed.
Guardian Soulblade, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Chameleon says, 6 finally leaving his cavern 2025? More likely than we think? I wonder. Could it be? Man, I miss that guy. He's so great. But what I was going to say is, there are going to be some gameplay changes that will make older standard 6-star characters more viable. So if you want to learn more about that, you should definitely go check out pridewin.gg. And they have a tier list that shows stuff according to the current global server, and a tier list that you can switch to that includes all of the new changes that the devs are talking about right here.
迫不及待地想让更多
We're
的新内
excited to
容
share
与
these
大家
updates with
尽
you
快
as
见
soon as we
面。
can.
当然还有
One
版本
thing
内
we
容
get
的
asked
时效
a
性
lot is to be
也
more
一直是
timely
大
with
家
our
经常提
updates.
及的点。所以通
So
过
with
这
this
次的
global
联动
launch,
版本全球同步，我们也
we
是
hope
希
to
望
meet
能
that
一定程度
request
上满足大家这个需求，给大家带来
and
更好的游
enhance
戏
everyone's
体验。
gameplay
不过为
experience.
了达到这个
To
目标，
achieve
我们
this,
会
we'll
调
be
整海
adjusting
外
the release
2.3版本之
schedules
后部分版本的
and
更新时间。
durations of some future versions after 2.3. Wait. What does that
版本
mean?
持续时长，请大家关注
Keep an eye on upcoming game notices. What does that mean? Wait. Are they gonna speed it up even more? I don't want that. It's already kind of a little bit like a grind to finish the stuff now. I'm glad I filled out my survey and like let them know that I would appreciate if we just stayed the same amount behind CN and just left it alone. Because I'd prefer to have a normal amount of time with each patch.
版本之后部分版本的更新时间和
So, it's possible that he's talking about the CN, like new versions of the game for CN going forward will be short, but I don't know. They started by talking about,
也在筹备中。我们迫不及待地想让更多的新内容与大家尽快见面。当然还有版本内容的时效性嘛，
we get asked a
也
lot
一
is
直
more
是大家经常提
timely
及的点。
updates.
所以通过这
So with this global launch,
的联动版本全球同步，我们也是希望
We
能
hope
一
to
定程
meet
度
that
上满足大家的需求，
request
给大家带来更好的
and
游戏体验。
enhance everyone's
不过
gameplay
为了达到这个目
experience.
标，
To
我们会
achieve
调整
this,
海外
we'll be
2.3 版本
adjusting
之后
release
部分版本
schedules
的
and
更新时间
durations
和
of some
版本
future
持续时长。
versions after
请大家
version
关注后续的游戏公
2.3.
告吧。
If it's after version 2.3, that means like, you know, the stuff that, yeah, theoretically to catch up. I think those have also become faster, so I don't know what the end goal is. Synchronization's the worst. What's PGR? I'm not sure, but I do know, I have another game I play called Bang Dream Girls Band Party, and they have been messing with the stupid schedule to try to catch up to the JP server for a year and a half, and it's only just led to things being weird and wonky, and it's so not worth it. We have a frickin' like Christmas event in July. It's ridiculous. Because when the global server started for Bang Dream Girls Band Party, it was 1 year off. So that meant we would celebrate New Year's at the same time as the JP server. It would just be exactly 1 year behind. And that was great. I preferred that. Punishing Grey Raven is doing that, and people are throwing a fit. Yeah, I don't think PGR started it. I think that's been a thing for a couple gacha games for at least a year and a half. Because I know that Bang Dream Girls Band Party started it. They started their whole craziness almost 2 years ago, I think, is when that started being a thing. And it's been wonky and weird, and I don't like it. I don't think anyone likes it. We've prepared a special one-time gift for everyone. Even Hash Brown doesn't know about this.
你怎么不说话了？
Why are you so quiet?
我给大家一
I'll give everyone a moment to guess.
别瞒了，快
Stop teasing and spill the beans.
好的
All right.
我不卖关子
No more suspense. We are giving everyone 20 summons and a ton of upgrade materials. I mean, isn't that what was in the trailer just now?
好诶，又有福利，不仅有全球
Wait, so not only we not only get a global launch, but also 20 free summons and all these materials. I'm going to log in right now. Okay, you can all log into the game now and claim your 10 free summons from the mailbox. So, okay, I'm gonna make a note in my mind. 33:15 is where we are at, and then the trailer. Let's see here. Trailer. Skins, gameplay, anecdotes, rewards, Carnival guide. Let's see if we can find it. So we're going to come back to 33:15. 33:15. Six-star selector. Pick one of 4 after decibel 10. Okay, this is different. These are different dates. Because the one they're talking about at 33:15 is available now, whereas this one looks like it starts January 9th. And then this one, log in to get time-limited 10 summons, and it's put next to a picture of Anjo Nala, so I'm assuming that this is something that will... Oh yeah, it's going to be this thing, the 10 summon decatone, where you have 3 rabbits in the little box. We'll probably get that as soon as the patch releases. So this one says you can log in now, and it expires January 14th. So there's 10 at the start of the patch, there's 20 over the course of the patch, and we're also getting 20 from this broadcast itself. We get 10 free pulls today, and 10 free pulls some other day on top of the 2.2 rewards. Oh, it's behind their head! They're covering it! No! What's What's the one in the middle's name? I forgot.
领
Oh
取
well.
免费即刻赠送的10连奖励。
10 free summons in the
当然
mailbox
另外的
right
10连
now.
奖
The
励
other 10 will be sent after the
将会在
2.3
当天更新后
update.
用邮件发出。我已经给无线电小姐打电
Everything's
话
been
安排
arranged
上了。
with Ms.
剩下的奖
Radio,
励
so don't
大
forget
家
to
也
log
不
in
要忘
once
记在
version
2.3版本登录
2.3
当天领取
comes
哦。
to claim the rest of your rewards.
My God.
And I hope this is separate from the one I showed before. So that's nice.
大家快上线，通过邮箱领取10连奖。
We're definitely going to need it. I gotta tell you, the characters in the next patch and the characters after that patch are all very strong, it looks like, based on CN tiering.
等等等等等，还没完，还没完。
We're not done
大家
yet.
不要
Don't switch
反弹
channels.
我们现在
We're only
直播
just
的
getting
正赛才
started.
刚刚开始，还有好东西
And there's
在
even
后
more
面等
exciting
着大
content
家。
coming your way.
回到正题，在巴
At
西
the
的
top
旅
of
途
it
中，
at
我要提
hand, during
醒
their journey in Brazil, Virgin and the others
遇
encounter
到
a
的
familiar
这位魅魔
succubus
朋友
friend.
我们在之
We've
前
met
其
her
实已经
before.
见过了。
没错哦，在2.0、2.1都
She
登场
appeared in both versions 2.0 and 2.1
我
as
的
Ms.
金国女
Kimberly,
郎，她的真名其实
but her
是
real
叫
name
天
is
使娜娜
Anjanala.
这个名字对她有
This name
特
holds
殊的
special
含
meaning
义。
to her.
天使娜娜是一名特
Anjanala
殊
is a
的
unique
超自然者，
supernatural being,
也是经
a
常被
renowned
收录在
immortal
各大
species
神秘学
often
资料中的
mentioned
知名长
in
生种
Arcane
魅
Chronicles,
魔
a。succubus.
在开头的录
Chameleon says, I got Vila with it. Oh, congratulations! Vila is super strong, and I just love her in general. It also means that mental meta is crazy right now, in my opinion. But then again, we have all these strong reality characters. That's the strain that I'm having in the game right now, is that when I use Vila, I have specific characters I kind of have to use with her. Right, I'm finally done dying, LMAO. Yes! You will be kept alive by her, I promise. Okay, we already saw her in the
录像的
opening
画面中，大家其
video.
实已经见到过了。它有一双
She has
锋
sharp
利的
claws
爪
and a
子和一
long
条长长的
tail.
尾巴。
嗯哼，魅魔属于超自
Succubi
然
are a
者，
branch
继
of
承
the
了恶魔大
Beyond,
量
descended from devil bloodlines. So the Beyond, that almost sounds like a category like humans, arcanists, and awakened, but maybe not. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's a new category, I don't know.
血统的分支种类，具备天然的野
They are
性
naturally wild and possess
和极其
overwhelming
碾压性的
power.
实力。魅魔呢，通
They
常
also
也拥
tend
有
to
着
have
悠久
extraordinary
的
long
寿命。大家可以
lifespans.
来猜
Can
猜
anyone
看，
guess how
娜
old
娜现在有
Anjanala
多大
is?
了？
哎，我看到有人说，
Someone in
娜娜
chat
看
is
着
saying
还
she looks
是
like a
一
young
个小
girl.
女孩的模样，那应该还很年轻吧？18岁
Maybe
年方
18?
18。
18.
我觉得他听到这个
She'd
应该
be
很高
thrilled to
兴
hear
吧？但
that.
是对呢
You're
也
kind
不
of
对。
right.
娜娜现在的寿
Anjanala
命
has
已经有
lived
一
for
个世
over
纪
a
那么长了，
century.
但在她的种族
Yet,
定
by
义
the
里，
standards
娜
of
娜
her
却是如
species,
她的外表
her
一样，只
appearance
是
is
一
an
个
accurate reflection of her being a
刚
newly
成年
adult
的少女魅
succubus.
魔。
娜娜的游体母形象
Now,
黑色。
Anjanala's... Oops.
如她的外表一样，只是一个刚成年的少女魅魔。
娜娜的游体母
Anjanala's Udimo
形象
form,
黑色的羊头蛇
with a black ram's head and
属于
serpentine
魅
tail,
魔
is
中
one of
最
the
为古
oldest
老的一
succubus
支。
bloodlines.
任何经
Show us the Udimo! Come on! Succubi have the ability to
受
curse
过魅
someone to
魔
become
诅
a
咒
half
并成为半魅魔
succubus,
的人，都会成为他们
and
的
their
仆人。
personal servant.
除此之外，他
Beyond
们
this,
自身
succubi
有巨大的
themselves
高
possess
力量，
immense
善于
strength,
欺骗、
as
变
well
形。
as skills in deception and
大
shapeshifting.
家一定都还记
You
得，
might
在
remember
2.0的版本中，
Anjanala effortlessly dealing with the Manus
娜娜轻
Vindictae
松搞定了
followers
普通重塑追随者的场面。
in version
但
2.0.
是那个时
At
候，
that
娜娜
time,
对于欺诈之术
however, she hadn't fully mastered
还
the
并
art
没
of
有完全掌
deception.
握，原始的摧毁
Her
性的
raw
力量
destructive power was her primary
是她
strength.
更加擅长的能力。值得一提的是，
It's
娜娜
worth
还有一
noting
个
that
姐姐，名
Anjanala
字
had
叫
an
做
older
玛塔哈
sister
里。
named Matahari. Matahari sounds very familiar to me. Wait a second. Matahari is an actual person from history. A Dutch exotic dancer and courtesan who was convicted of being a spy for Germany during World War I. Oh no. Please don't romanticize stuff like this. She was executed by firing squad in France. So this was during World War I. The idea of a beautiful exotic dancer using her powers of seduction as a spy made her name synonymous with the femme fatale. Her story has inspired books, films, and other works. It has been said that she was convicted and condemned because the French army needed a scapegoat, and that the files used to secure her conviction contained falsifications. Some have even stated that Matahari could not have been a spy and was innocent. Yeah, like, stuff like that, that makes me sad. You know, it kind of reminds me of like when people romanticize the witch trials and stuff, the witch hunt, and it's like literal innocent women died in this terrible historical event, and we're like romanticizing it and being like, what if they were really witches though? So apparently they're doing the same thing here.
幼年时期的天使娜娜
She enjoyed a blissful childhood under her sister's care.
在马塔哈利的庇佑下度过了一个非常美好的时光。大家看看这一个天使娜
Take a
娜
look at Anjonala's insight illustration. It
东西例会
beautifully captures
上面就展现
those
了她
sweet
往日
memories
的
of her
甜蜜生活。
past.
哎，马塔哈利
Matahari?
这个名字我好
That
像
name
有点
sounds
印象。
familiar.
之前看
Her name was in an arcane tabloid,
力
right?
学小报的新闻，说是在针对
Wasn't she executed during a campaign to eliminate succubi?
魅魔的围剿中被处决了。
没错，马塔哈利在早年便展现
Matahari exhibited all the talents of a succubus from a young age. See, I knew it. Oh, well. Decaf Nvidia, thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy and chill. Man, the Matahari thing is making me so sad, but I really do think this stuff is important. Because it's a thing that happens a lot, where we romanticize dark periods of history to try to make ourselves feel better in a way. Not on purpose, but just it's kind of human nature, I think. So please do look up the real history of Matahari and learn more about the real person. But I still am curious to hear Reverse 1999's take on it. It's just a sensitive thing for me, I guess.
显出了魅魔的所有天赋，她善于欺诈，
Her cunning secured a comfortable life for
让
the
这
two
对姐妹
sisters.
过上了舒适的生活，但也为后面自
It
己
also
的死亡
sealed
埋下
her
了伏
eventual
笔。
fate.
自1917年
After
马塔哈利
Matahari's execution in 1917, and that does reflect the actual year that she was executed in real life, the real life Matahari, the succubi became prime targets
魔
for
这一种族被
capture
多方注目并追捕
and
围剿。
eradication.
娜娜苟延残喘地
Fortunately,
逃到
Anjonala
巴
escaped
西
to Brazil,
战乱很好地
where
保
she
护了她
found a
的踪
safe
迹，
haven under
给
the
她
cover
第
of
一
a
个安
chaotic
身之所。
war.
在这段难挨
During
的
those
岁月
difficult
里，
years,
娜娜不得不以
Anjonala had to
违背
survive in
天性
ways
的
that
方
went
式
against her
谋
very
求生
nature.
存。恶魔与人性
This
的矛
clash
盾
between her
冲撞
demonic
影
instincts and
响
her human experiences
她的
shaped
成
her
长生
development
涯。
了
profoundly.
解到这些故事之后，
Having heard her backstory, it's hard not to feel
再
a
看
pang of
天使娜娜东西
sadness
例会，
when you
不
look
免
at
就感
Anjonala's
觉有
insight
些伤
illustrations
感。
again.
美好的过往
Those
好
joyful
像
days
如
feel
泡
so
影一般遥
distant,
远。
like a fading
是
dream.
啊，在
Hang on a second, I just gotta silence my phone. Oh, I'm getting alerts that I have rewards to get in the game. As you've already seen in the previous
在之后的
chapter,
故事里，就如同大家在之前的剧情中了解到的，天使娜娜成了
Anjonala
重塑势
eventually
力中
became
的
an
一个
important
重要
enforcer
打手
for。Manus Vindicte
哎
Day.
但是作为一个战斗
But
力
the
超
non-Jonala we see
强的打手
now
不
seems
同
more
于他之
like
前的形象。我们现在看
an
到的天
angel, both in name and appearance, don't you
使
think?
娜娜，好像不管从名字还是衣着来看，都更像一个天使小女孩呢。
是的哟。回
You
到刚
got
刚
it.
天使
After
娜娜
arriving
的
in
经历，
Brazil,
来到巴西后，天使娜娜容身之所就
Anjonala
是圣
found
保罗。
refuge in Sao Paulo called the Heartfelt Home.
回
Wait,
到
what was
刚
it
刚
called?
天使娜娜的经历，来到巴西后，天使娜娜容身
Found refuge in a retirement home
之所就是圣保
in
罗。
Sao Paulo called the Heartfelt Home. Am I pronouncing Sao Paulo correctly? Let's check it out. Type.
São Paulo. São Paulo.
Oh man. How do you say that?
São Paulo. Sao Paulo.
That's the second one I played is the English translation or English pronunciation. Okay. Heartfelt Home.
敬老院的热情之家。大家现在所看到的
What you're seeing now is
天使娜娜在
Anjonala
热情之家的
in
制
her
服。
Heartfelt
不
Home
过这部分
uniform.
的故
As
事
for
具
the
体
full
展开，还
details,
是要留给大
you'll have
家
to
进入到
explore that in the
2022的版本剧情
2.2
中。
main storyline.
探索啦。
接下来我们深入了解
Let's
一
take a
下
closer
天
look
使
at
娜娜
Anjonalla's
的战斗
combat
表现。
abilities.
先来看娜娜的天赋吧。
Okay. I'm gonna read all this out because I really do believe like this is one of those things that makes the broadcast worth streaming and reacting to, because it also serves as information and it might help some of you make your poll decisions and stuff like that. So, let's get into it! Oh wait, no, let me get some juice! I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm having a nice time, I think. It's pretty fun. And again, let me know if my microphone sounds okay. Again, let me know if my microphone sounds okay. I think it's okay. Like, it's obviously got a little extra layer of something that it's added to my voice because of the filter, but it's not, like, awful or anything. Okay, Anjonalla, here we go. Let's start with her passive talent.
战斗开始时，
At the
娜娜会
beginning
选
of
定
battle, she forms a pact with
一
one
个己方角色
ally.
进行缔约。根据角色灵感的
Depending
不
on
同，
the
将会
ally's
产生
afflatus,
3种
this
不同
pact can take on
地
one
狱
of
类
three
型，分别
forms.
是灵与肉、
Mind and flesh, form and
金
phantom,
与影、骨与血。
or bone and blood.
不同的缔约类
Each form provides unique buffs. Oh, and it's according to whether the unit is spirit intelligence, beast plant, or mineral star.
型会产生不同的增益效果。娜娜的畸形上限
This increases Anjonalla's moxie
将会
cap,
获得提升，但缔约对象
but
却
prevents
无
the bonded ally from gaining
获得畸形。
moxie.
当缔约对象获得
Instead, any moxie they generate is redirected to
畸形的时
Anjonalla.
候，也将改由娜娜获得畸形。
哎，那我要替
So, does this mean the bonded ally
大家
can't
问一
use their
下，
ultimate
难道
anymore?
缔约之后，缔约对象就无法释放大招了吗？
当然不
Of course
是，
not.
实际缔约的效
The
果
actual
可
effects
能
of the pact
比你想象
are
中的
probably
还
even stronger than you're
要
imagining.
强力。让我们接着把
Let's
天赋聊完
continue.
吧。另外，娜娜
Now, when he says of course not, what he means is the ally cannot use their ultimate. Of course. So, is this where Mr. Duncan is from? That's kind of original to actually give us a retirement age character. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. Like, he didn't look... Honestly, he didn't give me retirement age vibes. He looked pretty young. I don't know. I personally have been to retirement homes more than a couple times in my life. And I would be surprised to see someone like him there. But, I mean, maybe. I guess we'll see. When a bonded ally casts an
在缔约对象主
incantation,
动使用咒语时，也会获得额外的效果。这个效果
Anjonalla gains
根据
additional
缔约对
effects
象的
based on the
属性
ally's
也会有不同
stats.。
缔约对象主
When
动
the
使用
bonded
咒
ally
语时，
actively
做
casts an
天使娜娜
incantation, if Anjonalla is in the
欢
him
送状态，
state,
也会额外使
the
欢送
state's countdown is further
的
reduced,
倒计时减少，来加速天使的
allowing
邀
her to
约
use Angel's temptation sooner.
的释放。
哇哦，
我好像听到了一些
Sounds like pretty
很
powerful
厉
stuff.
害的名词。那欢送和
What
天使的
exactly are him and Angel's temptation?
邀约是什么？
接下来就知道了。
We're
让我
about to
们
find
来
out.
看
Let's
看
dive
娜
into
娜的技能。
Anjonalla's
技能
abilities.
一：彦祖的一餐，
Skill 1 is Feast of Lust.
单体攻击技能会
I hope that all the stuff on the screen is accurate to what we see in the global release, but yeah. Okay, so there's an asterisk in the lower right corner of the screen, just to alert everybody. It says all texts and images are for reference only. So I guess there's a chance that the wording of these abilities may be different in the official release. I guess we'll find out. Because like I said, this broadcast is apparently supposed to be like recorded months ago, but I don't know. It's confusing.
会对
One target attack inflicts
敌方
mental
单体造成精神
damage
创伤，并赋予目
and
标
applies
清醒
titillated to the
的状态
target.
且在清醒状态的敌
Enemies
方造成的
titillated
伤害将
deal
会降低。
reduced
清醒状
damage.
态
After a
叠加
certain
后
number of
将会转为
stacks,
魅惑状态。
titillated becomes captivated.
处于魅惑状态的敌方
Enemies in
将会无
captivated
法行
state
动，
are unable
并
to
且
act
额外
and
降
have
低攻击力。
significantly reduced
天使娜
attack
娜则能
power, while Najonalla gains attack
提升
power
与敌
equal
方
to the
降低攻击的
reduction.
数值同等的攻击力。
果然技能也很像魅魔呢，
Very
甚至还能
succubus-like.
偷取
She
攻击
can
力
even steal attack
技能2
power.
双生的魅影，
Skill 2 is Twin Phantoms. Oh my gosh. Is that her sister?
娜娜会进行
Andronala
自
begins
我吟诵，
channeling,
使自身技能
entering the
持续
hymn
复
state
回
for
我的欢
several
送状态。
rounds.
娜娜在欢送期
While
间
in
使用技
hymn,
能1彦祖的意
using
思，
either Feast of Lust or
看
Twin
我再次使用
Phantoms
双生的魅影，则会额外缩短欢
reduces
送
the
的倒计
countdown
时
of。hymn.
双生的魅影吟诵结束后，
When Twin
或
Phantoms
者
finishes
说欢送的
channeling
倒
or the hymn countdown
计时
ends,
结束后，就能释放天使的邀
Andronala
约。
activates Angel's
天使的邀约
Temptation,
能对敌方
inflicting captivated on all enemies. So that's kind of like, yeah, that's her
全
channel
体施加
essentially.
魅惑效果，随后造成巨额的
Dealing
精神
massive
创伤。
mental damage.
哦，敌方全体
Captivating
魅惑
all
效果
enemies and dealing
而且
massive
这个伤害
damage?
真的
That's
很高嘛。
insane.
之中的仪式坠入美
Ultimate Interwoven Dreams.
梦尽头，仪式发动后，娜娜
Andronala
会
starts
进行自我
channeling. It's a channeling ult. That's the first time we've had a channeling ult, right?
吟诵。下一个回合
At
开
the
始
start of the
时，
next
当
round,
扣除
she
地位者一
sacrifices
定
a
比
portion
例
of
的
her
生命
bonded
后，
ally's
地位者
HP.
和娜娜会
Then
先
both
后
Andronala and the ally unleash their
后释放
ultimates in
自己的自动仪式。
succession.
天使娜娜释
So
放群
that's
体攻
it.
击，
It's a mass
使敌
attack
方全
that
体陷
inflicts
入
a
随
random
机的
negative
状态异常后，
status
造成精神
on
创
all
伤。
enemies and
本
deals
次
mental
攻击将
damage, with increases based on how
根
many
据敌
types
方
of
全体
unique
拥有的状态异
debuffs
常的种类的数，额外造成
her
精神创
enemies
伤。
are afflicted
简单
with.
来说就是，
So
缔约之后
basically,
他
after
们会
forming the
一起
bond,
轮
they
流
unleash
释
their
放自
ultimates
己的
back
仪
to
式，
back.
这就是我们热血沸
It's
腾
like
的
a
组合
tag
技。
team
这个
finisher.
总结得好
Perfectly
啊！
summarized.
综合来说，天使娜娜
Overall,
是一名
Andronala
气
is a
质多样的
versatile
输出型
DPS
角色，
character.
和友方角色
By
缔
bonding
约，
with
根据
allies,
属
she
性的不
gains
同获得加
unique
成，对敌
bonuses
方造成
and can
巨额
deal
的
massive
伤害。
damage to enemies.
那么娜娜
So
的使
using
用方法
Andronala
就
is
很简单了
straightforward. To
如果
maximize
娜
her
娜想要
output,
打出一个更高的输出，跟高攻击的队
pair
友
her
一
with high attack teammates,
直接
and
契
you're
约
good
就
to
对了。
go.
你说的非常对。
You got it exactly right.
好，介绍完。
So, wait, what was I thinking of? Oh no, I've lost it. Oh, I was wondering, it said a random negative status gets afflicted on the enemies. I wonder what the negative statuses are that have a chance of being inflicted. I'm just curious.
完娜娜了，我们再
That
来
was
介
her
绍一
introduction.
下
Let's
我
move
们
on to
在
our
之后
new
巴士分部
friend
遇见的一位新的
from
知
Xeno's Brazilian branch, Lopera.
哎，洛佩拉居然是一名芝
Lopera
诺
is
军
a
人吗？
soldier?
看穿着完全不
She
像
doesn't
是
look
他们
like
的
one
士
at
兵哎。
all.
当然了，这就是他的职责所在。
That's the point.
因为洛佩拉可以说是俗
Essentially
称
an
的便衣
undercover
透，
agent.
他承担着芝
She
诺内部
conducts
督查
internal
的任务。
investigations
平时呢，
within
主要是
Xeno,
负责处决
often
内部叛
tracking and
军。
eliminating
为了不暴露
rebels.
身份，洛
She'd
佩拉
be
日常
exposed
不
if
会
she
穿
wore the
上芝
Xeno
诺的统一
uniform.
军装。
啊，
Now, I'm just curious, when did this start? They started the stream at like 15 minutes, so yeah, it's like an hour and 5 minutes long total.
原来如此。那他的干锅是用来伪装。
Is the crucible part of her disguise? Now, what crucible are they talking
的
about?
打扮吗？我看他好像还佩
She
戴了一
seems to
个
carry
干
one around
锅
with。her.
啊，你眼力还是挺不错的
Good
嘛，毕竟这个
eye.
干锅并不是非
After
常
all,
的
it's
显
not
眼。
at all that
考
easy
虑
to
到洛佩拉
spot.
任务的
Due to
特
the
殊
nature
性，
of her
为了对战更
missions,
加的方便，
Lopera often
她经
carries
常会
a
携
portable
带
crucible
随
with
身佩
her,
戴的便携干锅来制作炼金
so she
术
can craft alchemical materials on the
的相
go.
关制品。
我印象中
Wait, what's a crucible? Oh, it can be a container? I had no idea that a crucible could be an object. Well, well. You learn something new every day, especially when you're playing Reverse 1999. Lopera is one of Admiral Igor's adopted orphans,
洛
right?
佩拉也是伊戈尔
Who's
将军
that?
收养的孤儿之一。那这张例会上显示
What's
的
this
画
in her
面，事实
illustration?
上是他的故乡吗？
Is it her childhood home?
说画面
That's
上显
correct.
示的地
This
点
artwork
就是
depicts
洛
the
佩拉儿
estate
时
where
生活的
Lopera
庄
grew
园
up.。
他是南美的本土人。
She's a South
在画
American
面上，我
native.
们能
See?
够
You
清晰
can
的
see
看
the
到安第
Andes
斯山
in
脉
the
的森林。
background.
哎，你这个介绍，
I
配
even
合
feel a
画面
tinge of
看起来也
melancholy
有一
just
些
looking
忧
at
伤
it.
呢。
是呢。虽然表
Yeah,
面上
on the
是游戏
surface,
人生
Lopera
的少
seems
女，
like a
但
carefree
是也有
girl,
着本土
but she
人
has a
共
pretty
有
dark
的难忘
past.
的过去。在2.2版本的
In
故事
version
中，
2.2
大
main
家也可以了
storyline,
解
you'll
到
get
洛
to
佩拉过
uncover
去
more
故事
about
的
it.
一角。
好，了解完洛佩
Now
拉
that
的
we've
背
covered
景
her
介绍，
backstory,
现在我们
let's
来
talk
介
about
绍一
Paris
我们这
combat
位新仆有
abilities.
卓越的战斗能力吧。
好意。
哎，他是一名军人
soldier carrying guns and a crucible.
那技能应该跟这些
Her
东西离
abilities
不开
must
关系
revolve
吧？
around those,
没
right?
错，罗贝拉是
That's
一位
right. She
能用
uses
子
bullets
弹
to boost
大
team
幅提升队伍
damage
输出能力，并将溢出的暴击
and
转
convert
为暴击伤
excess
害的角
critical
色。
rate into critical damage. We love
具
it.
体是怎么提升呢？
How does she
派发
boost
子弹吗
damage? By handing out
没错，
bullets?
就是派发
You've
子
got
弹。
it.
让我们来一起来
Let's
看
take a
看
look at
罗贝拉的
Lupera's skills. I love how the insight explanations for Lupera are significantly more simple than the ones for Anjanala, and for that matter, other 6 stars we've had.
能吧？首先，我们先来看
Her
看罗贝
passive
拉的固有
talent,
天赋
diverse
杂学精通
expertise.
自身攻击触发
Every
子弹
time
手
her
时
attack
激
triggers
情
a
增加
bullet
且
effect,
为生命
Lupera gains
百分
Moxie
之
and
最
heals
低
the
的己
ally
方
with the
角色
lowest
会获一
HP.
定比例的遗损失生命。进入战斗时，暴
And yeah, she's a beast character. She also gains critical damage
击
and
创伤提
Moxie
升
when entering
自身激情
battle,
增加，同时根据对
as well as additional Moxie for
物
every
中的兽、
beast,
灵、智、
spirit,
灵感角
and
色的数量，
intelligence of
增
latest
加自身
ally.
激情。
哎，看起来有很多
So she has a lot of
回
ways
复
to
激情的
restore
手段嘛
Moxie.
那她释放仪式一定
That
很快
must
吧？
make her ultimate charge
超快的
quickly.
接下来我
Exactly.
们来看看
Next
罗贝
is
拉的
Lupera's
技
skill
能
1,
双重
double
底牌
backups.
单体攻击，造成
It's a
现
one
实
target
创伤
attack that deals
让
reality
自身的
damage,
燃烧子弹
turns her self-buff flaming
转化为术
bullet
法子弹
into
或者
incantation bullet or ritual bullet,
是子弹，分发给自身
and grants them to allies in front of or behind her. Oh, so it's one or the
人
other.
的前方和后方的己方角色。燃烧子弹能使
Flaming bullet applies burn stacks to
持
hit
有者在
enemies,
攻击命中时施加数层燃烧，而术法子弹和仪式
while
子弹
incantation bullet and ritual
极大地
bullet
提升攻击
massively
时的
enhance
术法和仪式
incantation
威
and
力。
ultimate might
哦，这
respectively.
题我会。那我要根据
Depending on
队
the
伍的
team's
情况
needs,
来选择让罗
I
贝
can
拉
place
站到中
Lupera
间
in the
还
middle,
是
front, or back of the
就是站
team.
到
Here it is again, the positioning gameplay. Someone needs to teach me the things that are important to keep in mind about positioning gameplay. And like, where do most people place their DPS normally? Where do most people place their healer? Where do most people place their support? I'm curious.
最前方、最后方。
你的判断十分准
You're
确，
quick.
很聪
That's
明嘛
exactly right.
接的是技能2制胜
Next,
筹码。
skill 2,
罗
winning
贝拉获得燃烧
chips.
子弹，并
Lupera gains flaming bullet and enters ready to
进入
shoot
预备
state.
开火状态。回合结束时，
At the end of the
如果还
round,
处于
if
该
she's
状态
still in the state
且
and has
仍然
flaming
持有
bullet,
燃烧子弹，则会释放找
she
准靶心。
activates bullseye. So, at the end of the round, okay.
找准靶心，在能
Bullseye deals
够
one
对
target
敌方单体
damage
造成伤害的同时，还能基于自
while boosting the team's critical damage based on Lupera's own. Ooh,
身的暴击创伤的一定比例，提升全队的
that's
暴
a
击创
spicy
伤。
meatball.
如果目标身上的燃
If the target is afflicted with a certain number
燃
of
烧
burn
达到一定层数
stacks,，
还会巨幅
the
提
boost
升
is
的概
even
率。
greater.
哦
Hey, we got more burn support.
哦，原来洛佩拉的燃烧
So that's how she generates her
子弹是这么
flaming
来的。
bullets.
最后是洛贝拉的
Finally, her ultimate,
中
more
也是
than
杂学
alchemy.
炼金术，不设数阵，干锅
Lupera
军火
sets
库
up the
大幅
Crucible
提升
Arsenal Array. We got another array character. All right. Massively increasing the team's critical
己
rate.
方全队的暴击率。己方触发子弹时，
While allies
溢
trigger
出的
bullet
暴击率
effects, any
将
excess critical rate is
按照一
converted
定
into
比例
critical
转化为暴击
damage.
创伤。该转换比例
The conversion
看上
rate is further
根据己方拥有的
enhanced
子
by
弹
the
的
number
种
of
类的数
unique bullet types in the
额外获
team.
得提升。同时，在干
While
锅
in the
军
Crucible
火库下
Arsenal,
己方子弹不
allies
会耗
can't
尽，
run out of
至少能保
bullets,
留一把。
always retaining at least one.
无限子
Unlimited
弹时间。
bullets?
对，无限活力。
Exactly, infinite firepower.
好，介绍完了洛
All
贝
right,
拉，
that wraps up
接下来
Lupera.
就是邓肯
Next up is Mr. Duncan! Woohoo!
先生。
哎，这个邓
Our
肯
5-star beast character. Mr. Duncan looks like a
先生
laid
一
back
看
old
就是个很
geezer.
闲散的大叔嘛。
哈，
The funny thing is, like, I'm getting to a point where, you know, I'm like a few years away from getting as much white hair as he has in real life. Maybe not a few years. Maybe I'm like 10 years away from that. Perhaps.
那你就是小瞧他了。邓肯先生可是我
He's
们
actually a
记录的退役老
retired
兵
Xeno
哎，那我看他
veteran,
身上
looking
的
at all
工具
these
这么
tools he
多他的
carries.
他的生活
I
应
bet
该
he
挺
leads a
丰
pretty
富的
interesting
吧
life.
啊，那必须是的嘛。
Absolutely, everyone
人
needs a
总是要
hobby.
给自己
I just want to say, it's so fun having the devs explain these characters. It feels really natural, to be honest. Oh, I just looked at the fact that his name is spelled with a wrench at the end of the final letter. That's funny.
自己培养一下爱好啦。邓肯先生在圣
While
保
staying
罗
at the
伦敦
Sao
院休养
Paulo
这
Veterans
期间
Residence, he was staying at the residence, Chameleon. You were right. Duncan got into tinkering with
也研究一些
gadgets.
好玩的东西营生。 别看他这样，
Don't be
他
fooled
捣
by
鼓的
his
东西
appearance. His creations
可
are
是
a
要
hit
贫
in
民
the
区很吃得
favelas.
开的。
What's favelas? Chameleon's brain is too big. It's so very big. Favela is an umbrella name for several types of impoverished neighborhoods in Brazil. The term, which means slum or ghetto, was first used in the late 19th century. I see. Most modern favelas appeared in the 1970s due to rural exodus, when many people left rural areas of Brazil and moved to cities. I see. About 6% of the Brazilian population in 2010 lived in favelas and other slums. I see, I see! So he has a pragmatic spirit.
我一般问这个
I
画
like
面
to
叫
call
做
this one
垃圾
Trash
狼
Master.
真是宝刀未
He looks as
未
sharp
老
as ever.
需要的时候，邓肯先生
Whenever
都
he's
在大家
needed,
身边
Mr. Duncan
一
is
起来看
there.
看邓肯先生是怎
He
么保
seems
护
like
大
a
家
nice
的吧。
guy.
邓肯先生也和洛佩拉
So he's got to be like a support character. I feel like every single guy in this game is a support character. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. You know it. Except for a knight. A knight is like the one exception, and we don't even get to see his face. Mr. Duncan uses bullets just like Lupera. Oh, more bullet characters.
类似是一名带有子弹机制的角色。邓肯先生的技能
His abilities
可以
allow
让自
him
己
to
获得
acquire
多个
special
特殊子弹
bullets
同时进入反制状
and
态。
enter a riposte. Now, I don't... Is it riposte? Is that how you say it? Goodness gracious. How do you say riposte?
Riposte.
Okay, riposte. I'm not off. He retaliates when
在
attacked.
受到攻击时反击敌人，在攻击触发暴击。
Excuse me. Critical hits and enemy defeats also grant him
或者
extra
击败敌人
bullets.
后，还可以将特殊子
Which
弹
he can
分
share
发
with
给友方。
allies.
邓肯先生自身
The more
携带的
bullet
子
types
弹种类越
Mr.
多，
Duncan
发招
carries, the higher the
子弹伤害
damage of
就
his
越高。多
ultimate.
携带一点子弹。
Make sure he's loaded
哎
with
这个
plenty.
子弹的
This mechanic seems like it would work really well
机
with
制一听就
Lupera.
很适配洛佩拉嘛。
没错，他们俩的
The
关
two
系
of them
确
have
实
great
非常的
synergy.
好。最后一位新朋友马上就
Our
位，
final new friend. They didn't show his attacks. Whatever. He also gains Ceremonious when allies trigger a certain number of bullet effects. Okay. White Rum is going to be exciting. Yay! Inanimate objects. Except they are animated because they can move and they're awakened.
白朗姆是一名
White
意识唤
Rum
醒
the
者。
Awakened.
那这个形象
A free 4-star intellect character. Which part is awakened?
他的意识到底是那
The
个
bony
手
arm, the
骨
ship in
还
the
是
bottle,
瓶
or
子
the
里的
bottle
船啊
itself?
白朗姆其实是
White
瓶
Rum is
子
actually
中
the name of
海
the
盗
pirate
船
ship
的名
inside the
字
bottle.
但是它和玻璃
But it's inseparable
瓶
from the
手骨
glass
是密不可
bottle
分的，它们是一个完整
and
的
the arm
整体。
bones. Together
白
they
朗
form... Goodness gracious, it's so fast!
但是它和玻璃瓶手骨是密不可分的，它们是一个完
Together they form a complete entity. I feel like it's the dev on the right who's designing all these characters. 100%.
完整的整体。
I
白
appreciate
朗
her
姆
so
曾是
much. White Rum was once
威
the
风女海盗
proud
的得意载
vessel
具
and
和
trusted companion of a
得力干
fierce
将。
pirate queen? What? Tell me more. After
难度
escaping into a bottle
瓶
to
中沉睡
avoid
200秒
danger and slumbering there for 200
既然人生
years,
醒来
she awakened
如今是豁
alone.
达博
Now
学
she's a
学大
wise
智
yet
若愚
humble
的探险家。
adventurer.
这一手骨的部分
This
呢，
arm is
来
actually
自
from
于
White
白朗姆
Rum's
的老
former
船长
captain
邦尼。
and Bonnie. They're probably going to talk about Anne Bonny, but I want to look it up. Yeah. Wow. I love female pirates so much. Does that mean they have tiny pirates inside?
而瓶身的部分
The bottle
是
itself
罗
is
伯
one
特
of
波伊尔
Robert
饰
Boyle's experimental flaws?
汤姆的老船长安妮邦尼，而瓶身的部分是罗
Experimental flasks.
伯特波伊尔实验波伊尔
Originally used to demonstrate Boyle's law.
定律用的烧瓶之一，领会等比缩
After
放
mastering the arcane skill to proportionally scale
物体的神秘术
objects,
能力后， 他将该能力
Boyle
融入到了
infused
烧
the
饼之
ability
中。
into the bottle
船长的手骨在
to
保
fulfill their
护
promise to
白朗
travel
姆
the
的平
world
身，
together.
为了实现一
A
同旅
piece
行的
of
承诺，
Anne sticks
白朗姆
around to
带
protect. Oh my gosh.
手
So
骨在
fast.
保护白朗姆的平身，为了实现
A piece of Anne sticks around to protect White Rum's bottle. Now, the dev said Annie. Is it Annie or Anne? When I see that name, I want to say Anne, but I don't know.
一同旅行的承诺。白朗姆带着安
White Rum continues to set out on voyages across the seven
妮的遗骨
seas,
出发，远洋航行。
her dear old captain's arm in tow.
意识唤醒者人
Awakened characters all
均都是
embody
有
noble
高贵的品
qualities.
质的，不愧是来自大
White Rum's tale truly reflects the
航
adventurous
海时代
spirit
的冒险和
of
探
the
索
age
精
of
神，
exploration.
我被感动到了。
Incredible.
是吧？
白朗姆的技能也比
White
较
Rum's
符合
abilities
自身
perfectly
的设
align with
定
her character.
在使用攻
After using an
击技
attack
能后会向后
skill,
位移，
she shifts positions to the back of the team,
真实反映了
simulating the recoil of a
炮击
cannon
产生的
blast.
后
I was paying attention to this part of the broadcast. I remember it very vividly. I love that concept. I think that's great.
坐力。
哎，那还挺
Just
符
like
合
on a
海
real
盗战
pirate
斗的印
battle.
象嘛。
是的，在使用自我
After
移
using
送技
her
能后，
self-channel
还可以每
skill,
回
White Rum can use an
和使用
attack
攻击技
skill
能
every
增加激
round,
情，
building
直到
Moxie until she
开
activates
启
her
仪式
ultimate.
而他仪式
White Rum's I don't know what that means. She can activate an attack skill every round to build up her ultimate. Isn't that what literally every character in the game does? I don't know what that means. White Rum's ultimate sends her to the
不仅
front
可
of
以
the
让自己
team
位移到队伍的最前方，甚至可以眩晕
and
全
stuns
体敌
all
人。
enemies.
这也太酷了。
That's so
哦，对
cool.
了，
Oh,
大家
and
只要
anyone who
参与本
participates
次
in
活
this version's event, titled White
动的
Rum's
白番见闻
Travelogue,
录，就可以免费获
can unlock all of White Rum's
获取白
portraits
朗
for
姆的所有
free.
塑造哦。
是的，大家
That's
记得
right, don't
一
miss
定来
it.
体验哦。聊完了新角
Now that we've introduced the new
接下来就
characters,
给大家
let's move on to the rules for the upcoming summoning
介
banners.
绍一下新卡池的征集规则。天使娜娜天真与
The
可盼
Longing for
相同
Innocence
具有
Mystery
限定
Box
征集。
Carnival Limited Summon featuring Anjanala will run from January 9th. So as of this stream, that's 6 days from now,
将在2025年1月9日至2025年2
to
月20日
February 20th. That's right, for the whole patch, not just one half of it.
开启。在该征集中，天使娜娜和
The summoning rate for both Anjanala and Mr. Duncan
邓
will
肯
be
先生
boosted,
首要概率都会获
obviously.
得提升。本次征集
It will last for 42 days, covering the entire version period. 42 days. Is that the normal amount? That seems like the normal amount. I think.
也和之前一样，持续42天，覆盖整个版本。
征集概率与概
Summoning
率提升
rate
规则均于
of
此
this
前的
banner
半
will
周
be the same as in the
年
half
与一周年限
anniversary
定
and
征
first
集一致。
anniversary limited
当征
banners.
集次数达
Players
到
are
最多
guaranteed
次
a 6-star
这是
character
次时
within
必
70
定获取六
summons.
星角色。如果歪了，
If
则
you don't
下
get
次获取的
Nanjanala
六
as your
星角
first
色
6
必定是
star,
天
the
使
next
娜
one
娜。
is guaranteed
天
to be her.
天真与可盼限定
The Longing for Innocence
征
limited
集将单
summon
独累计征集
will have its own guaranteed summon
保底次
count,
数，不会与其他征集
separate
共
from
享。
other
该征集
banners.
结束后，
After the
限
event
定角
ends,
色
there
天
will
使
be no other way to obtain Anjanala
娜
for the
娜
time
将暂
being.
无其他获取途径。
在本次限定
So remember that your pity does not carry over onto the other banners. For every
征
summon
集
in
中，
this
大家
banner,
每
you'll
进行
receive
一次
Cassette
征
of
集，
the
可获
Lost.
取一张密文之声，可以用来
You
在
can
专门
exchange
的兑换
200
上
of
面
these
兑
for
换。
Anjanala.
每集齐
You
200
can
张
also
密文之
exchange
声
for
即可
Mr.
兑换一个天使
Duncan
娜娜，还可以用来兑换
or
邓
other
肯
growth
先生和
materials
其他
in
养
the
成材料。
Onieric
下半版
shop.
本离巢日活
The second banner, Fledgling's
动征
First
集将在
Flight,
2025年1
will
月
run from January 30th to
30 日
February
至
20th.
2025年2月20日开启。洛贝拉和平
It features a higher summoning
Kaza-Kaza
rate
的
for
首要概率
Lopera, Ulu, and Click. Ulu and Click are getting rate
会
ups.
获得提升，而洛佩拉也会在
Lopera
2.5
will
版本
also join the permanent banner starting in
加入
version
长度征集。同
2.5.
时，天使娜娜
2.2 will also feature
和洛佩
character
拉的角
story
色剧情活动
events
也会在
for both
2025年中上
Anjanala
映。
and
好的
Lopera.
介绍完
That
卡
wraps
池
up the
征集规
summoning
则，
banner
紧
rules.
张刺激的兑换码环
Next
节
up,
就要来
exchange
了。大家休息一
codes.
下，我们稍后再见。
稍后再见。
Short break. We'll come back soon. Woohoo! Actually, that might be the perfect time for me to take a break. So that's what I'm going to do. And we can all enter those redeem codes too. But I'm going to get up and stretch. Get something to drink, use the restroom. And I recommend you all do the same. Let's meet back here in a few minutes. Do that. And it's covering up some stuff, but I'm not going to sweat it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, I said. Okay, I thought my PNGTuber was broken for a second. Okay. BRB. Okay. Well, I'll keep the game music on for a second here while I input the exchange code into my game. Alright, I got 80 clear drop, 1 jar of Plasma Candy, 10 thoughts in entirety, 1 golden compass, 1 wormling skeleton, and 200 wilderness shell. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's get back to the special program. Again, thank you for joining me today. Please do let me know if the microphone sounds strange. I have a new noise suppression filter added to it. And hopefully that'll help cancel out any noises in the background. I'd love any input you have.
大家欢迎回来。
All right,
马上
that was very
我们
quick.
把2.
Welcome back. It's time to unveil the new garments for version 2.2. Ah, should I just skip this?
2版本的新衣着端上来。
I might
这
just
次衣着
skip
主题的命名
this.
是宝丽斯塔
Because
纳
there's
热
nothing about this that you need to know ahead of time. I guess the only thing we gotta know ahead of time...
欢乐
音译哦。
Hang on a
宝丽
second.
斯塔纳就
Ah, so they have a little bit of cultural background to talk about. So we'll learn a little bit about some culture, okay? Cultural education. All right. Paulistana is a play on the name for Sao Paulo's people.
就是巴西圣保罗的西语名 Paulista 的音译哦。
Paulista.
从画面上
From
就
the
能看
visuals,
出
you
来
can tell
大
it's
家是
all
在
about
海
having
边
fun
欢
by the
乐地玩水。
seaside.
不仅是夏日阳
But
光
it isn't
海
just
滩，
sunshine and
还有南美
beaches.
热情
It
的
also captures the vibrant spirit and
生
unique
命力。
energy of
我
South
们希望
America.
能够通过这次的
Through these new
衣着上
garments,
新，让大家也感
we
受
hope
到
to
圣
convey the resilience,
保罗人们在迷
optimism,
茫躁动的同时，没有失去那份坚
and forward-thinking idealism that Paulistas are known for.
韧、乐观和对未来向往的精神。
哦，对了，本期37马库斯、
New garments for
维拉、
37 Marcus,
棕毛莎莉
Vila,
的
and
全新衣
Shemaine will be
着
available
将在
for a
衣着
limited
风尚的商店
time
中限时上架。
in the garment shop.
小叶尼赛的全新衣着
Yenisei's new garment can be
可通过解
obtained
锁猴猴点唱
by
机的
unlocking
典
the
藏款
collector's edition of Roar
光碟获得，
Jukebox,
而吵闹鬼的
while
全新衣
Poltergeist's new
着
garment
则可以通过版
will be
本
free to
下档
claim
活
through the
动玩
second
法
half
免
of the
费获得，
event.
大家不要忘记参与活
Don't
动，
forget to participate to get your free garment.
领取免费的皮肤哦。
不要忘记参与活动哦。其中37的泉眼深处
37's skin down in the grotto is a unique
为
garment.
全新的 unique 品级衣着。我们先通
Let's
过
take a
视
look at the
频一
video
睹为快吧。
preview. Yep, it looks really good. Really, really good.
Oh, a new cave. And look at all these familiar angles and curves. Just perfect for some elaborate calculations. Fluidity and fluctuation.
Okay, it's not going to be animated. Like, I think we only have animated skins when it's a limited character.
A hypothesis of truth.
Dynamic display? Oh! I take it back. It is animated. This is the first one that a non-limited character has had an animated display.
Fly.
New battle entrance animation. New arcane skill animation.
The golden ratio.
Okay. And this is her
Behold the
ultimate.
phenomenal world.
I think it's a price difference too. Oh no, how much is it gonna be? Are they gonna charge more for it compared to even the other unique ones that don't have animated thumbnail things? Was she a dolphin before? That's adorable.
如大家所见 ，unique 品级衣着的37衣着
New skill
设计了
effects
新的技能特效、level 2D 动作
L2D animations, Audimo, blah blah blah, fully voiced things, dynamic homepage entrance,
和角色界面的动态展示，还有全新的
updated
包括
cutscene
制
for the
作仪式
ultimate.
在内的神秘学演出。
是的，没错。
That ultimate animation is pretty
这是一
nice.
个
I
在
can't
地处南
lie.
美的热带雨林溶洞里，
It's set in a tropical rainforest cave in South America.
我们的小赫尔墨斯
Our
之
little
心
star of Hermes tirelessly pursues the
也
light
孜
of
孜不倦
truth.
地探寻着真理的灵光。洞穴的清泉
The cave's
和
pristine spring water perfectly complements 37's
拥有着纯净
pure
心性的37是非常相配
and
的。
serene
在衣服和皮
nature.
肤上，大家也可以
There are golden liquid-like patterns flowing throughout both her costume
看
and
到某种流
visuals.
淌着金色的，如同液体黄金一般的装饰纹样。这个是结合了
Inspired by geometry and South American tribal
几何元
designs.
素和南美部落的图腾设计的。Live 2D 的观看效果会更好。
The effect looks even better in L2D.
好哦，以及在大招演。
Oh, Chameleon says, like, Regulus's one is animated, I think, and it was pricier, but I might misremember. It was pricier. So, hopefully this is the same price as the Regulus one.
演出的设计上表现的就是
And no
37
more.
在现实世界的洞穴探索现象世界的意义的画面。在神秘的南美热带雨林
In the
深
heart of
处
South America's
37
tropical
面对的
rainforest, 37 reaches out her hand amid the
眼前的未
splashing
知，她
water,
也会伸出手，伴随着溅起的水花，
eternally
永恒
pursuing
地
her answers to the unknown
追
before
寻着她的
her.
答案。
完美的设计，我的评价是完美的设计，这简直就是美神降临。
He's just freaking out about how pretty it is.
希望大家像我们的
I hope everyone loves it as much as Hash Brown does.
薯饼老师一样喜欢。
接下来是马克思的全新译着，白鲨与风。
Okay, the rest of these I'm gonna skip because they are what they are, you know. They're just advertisements. You can look at pictures online and that is literally what you're getting, so, you know. I'm so annoyed that we can't get more of them for free, but it is what it is. Alright, let's look at the free one.
自由。马上到来的就是我们
Our
本
final
期
garment
最
for
后
this
一个译
update.
作吵闹鬼的新译作
Poltergeist
逆夏日
under a different sea.
吵闹鬼的泳装
Poltergeist
居
in a
然是潜水
swimsuit.
服诶，虽然很可爱，
Well,
不过
actually, it's a diving
它不是那
suit.
个对水有
Doesn't
一
she
些
have some
有
issues
一些
with
心
water?
结吗？
是的，其实我们一直想为她做一
We've
套
always
这样
wanted
的
to make
服
her a
装，
garment
抱着一个弥
like
补遗憾的
this
想
to
法，
help her
让
overcome
吵
her
闹
fear
鬼
of
戴上了
water. Poltergeist dons a
潜
diving
水镜，
mask
换上了可爱的
and
潜
an
水
adorable
服，还贴
wetsuit
上了色彩
and
亮
a
丽的新
vibrant
床
new
单。
sheet.
希望这一次的
We
旅
hope
行
now
能
she
够
can
让
heal
吵
from
闹
her
鬼解开
past.
心结，重拾过往的美好。
虽然现在是冬天，
Even
但
though
是
it's
我的
winter
心已
now,
经
my
快
heart is
进到
already
夏天
skipping
了。
ahead to summer.
那下周我就要和
Next
角
week,
色
I'm
们去
taking a trip to South America
南
with
美
the
旅行了，
characters.
有问题请用阿派
If
老
you
师
have any
开的
questions,
漂
send me a message via the School of Apeiron's
流
floating
体与我
bottle.
联系。
好，我们衣着
That
环节
wraps up our
就这样
garment
介绍完毕了
segment.
下
Okay, from here on, this is all 100% new to me, so you will get fresh reactions. Absolutely 100% fresh Rotten Tomatoes.
下一个环节就是
Fresh tomatoes. Rotten tomatoes? Fresh rotten tomatoes? That doesn't make sense. The next section is
咱
one
们船长
that the
千
captain
叮万
repeatedly stressed was absolutely
万
vital.
嘱咐的重要部分了。
大家准备好，下面的环节包
You're
你
gonna
喜
love what's
欢。
next.
首先，这是我们
This is our first limited version of 2025.
2025年第一个限定版本，我们必须
So
拿
we're
出
pulling out
足
all
够
the
的诚意。
stops.
是的，刚刚我们已经送
We
过
already
试脸
gave away 10 free summons
但我们还
earlier,
要继续
but we're
加
going
码。
even further.
没错，
Here's our
我
first
们
carnival
的第一个
bonus.
巡游福利 B66
A
新角色。
guaranteed new 6-star character for
这
free.
次相中巡游版本，我们会开启特别福利活动，盛典特邀嘉宾，随机赠送一位
You'll be able to
已常驻
receive
的
a
六星角
random
色。没
6-star
错，只要在
What?
指定
Random?
范围内的角色就是必妞，一定是你
It's guaranteed to be someone you
还
don't
未获取
already
到的其中一
own,
位。而这个范围呢
including
是
all
从
standard
开
6-star
服到
characters
今年
released
巡游版本
from
为止
launch
所
all the
有
way
常
up
驻
to
力
this version. So it's not a selector. Oh, okay. I mean, it's still nice. Thank
不
you.
行对的对的，看来你的记忆没有被刚才那一批好看的衣着影响。如果是满图鉴的
For
朋友
players that have a complete collection of
可以从
characters,
常驻真级角色里面
you'll
任
have the option to choose one permanent banner character. So it's only a selector if you already have all the characters.
选一位加一塑造。 大家注意，这里
Plus an
的
additional
塑造
portrait
是
of your
任选角色
choice.
可以指定的哦。
好耶！
Let's
马上就上下一
go.
个福利，
Next up, another bonus.
我们还将给大家
We're giving everyone a Roar
费
Jukebox
送出一个
Collector's
庆典版本典
Edition
藏机里的典
from
藏
the
后光碟
Carnival for
你没听
free.
错，
That's
这次
right,
巡游
the
庆
Collector's
典版
Edition
本的
of the
厚
Roar
厚典唱机
Jukebox
巡游专列里面
Carnival
的典
album
藏
will be
厚厚光
gifted
碟
to all players in
我们将在
version 2.2. What? We're just getting the battle pass for free? We're getting a free battle pass?
免费赠送给大家。
Carnival album will be gifted in
在2.2 版
2.2.
本，大家完成
By
原
completing
版
the
的分
decimal
贝任务
missions in the
可以
original
领取
edition,
巡
you
游
can claim
专列
rewards
普
for
通厚光
both
碟
the
和
normal
典藏
edition
厚
and the
光碟的奖
collector's
励
edition.
还有原版的
Yeah.
普通和厚光碟的奖励
Yep.
啊，一举三得。
Oh, you get 3 rewards at once. What's that about?
原版的分贝任务可以
The
领取
original
巡游
edition,
专列
you can get rewards for the
普通
normal
厚光碟
edition
和典藏后
and the collector's edition from the Roar Jukebox Carnival
光碟的奖励
album
还有原版的
and the original normal edition of Roar Jukebox. I feel like he said normal edition twice there,
普通和厚光碟的奖励啊，一举三得。
giving you 3
到达
rewards at once. I mean, apparently it's 3 rewards at once, so that must be what we're getting. So that's nice. I don't know what 3 rewards at once would mean.
10级后
Once you
即
reach
可
level
领取
10,
本次
you'll unlock this version's Roar
巡
Jukebox
游版本的
garment
厚厚典藏机衣着和巡游专列的
and the Carnival album's level 10 grand
10级
prize.
大奖啦！
我还帮大家提前
I've already done the math for
做好了数
everyone.
学题
Okay, what is it?
2版典唱机的
With the
奖
2
励
jukebox
加上直
rewards,
播
plus
兑
the
换码的
Livestream
语音
exchange code
奖励
bonuses.
刚好再来10
That'll be
抽
enough for another 10
当然巡游
summons.
专列的10级大奖也是
Okay.
非常特殊。
They said that if you already paid for it, you get money for an equivalent price's skin, which is nice, I think. Huh? Commandant Dark, welcome to the stream. Did I see the most random collab? You definitely saw an Assassin's Creed collab get teased earlier. Yes. It's gonna come out some point this year.
到达10级后，大家可以在指
You
定
can
的
choose
体
one
验
of
衣着
3
中选择一件
exclusive
活动。
garments.
这次巡游专列可选的是下
Like if you paid for the jukebox, that's now free. I'm blinking and being a confused robot.
列的限定衣着镜中目尖
But maybe it'll make more sense once I get in
真相
there.
马迭尔达的限定的衣着天才
What
假日
happens if you don't buy the collector's edition? What do we get if we don't?
就是这3个衣着中任选其一。
第二个选择是可
The
以在
second
衣
option
着
is a bespoke
商城中抵
garment,
扣退与低的
which
成
can be
衣订
used
购
to
凭证，
grant a
可以抵
discount
扣
of
880。
880 crystal drops in the garment shop. Nice. I haven't played this game. The question is, do I have time for the collab? Unfortunately, we don't even know any details about the collab. As someone who has played Reverse 1999 since its opening, and has also played the game during a different collab that was just the skins, it does seem that this collab will be actual in-game stuff and not just they have skins in the shop that you can buy. So that's the only thing I can say. That's really the only details we have, is just it's gonna be Assassin's Creed, it's gonna be sometime this year, and there's gonna be gameplay or story of some kind involved. And yeah. I don't even know when during 2025 the collab is coming. So yeah, seriously, no clue. I'm a sucker for the second game. The Assassin's Creed game. I've heard good things.
是翠羽滴，大家可以使用这个凭证购买自己心仪的衣着啦。
那么这个庆典
These Carnival album and Roar
版本的
Jukebox
巡游专列，这个
bonuses
厚厚典
will
藏
be
机
available starting
也是在
January
1 月
9th,
9日版更当天就
the
可以
day the
领取，
update
大
goes
家不要
live,
错
so
过
don't
哦。
miss out.
除了上述2个巡游
All
福
right.
利，2.2版本期间还会开启活动
We
盛
get
典
the
访客
5-star
活动期间大家
selector.
可以在常驻范围内任选一名5星角色哦。
之前缺少的
If you're
心
missing one
仪
of
5
your
星
favorite
角色，这
5 stars,
次就可以轻松补
now's your
上
chance
啦。
to complete your
希
collection.
望大家能
We
够
want to see you collect all your favorite
早日满全
characters.
图鉴。 好，接下来就是紧张刺
Next up will be our exciting sign-in rewards.
激的签到福利，活动期间累计
During the event, you can earn clear drops,
签到
jars
可以
of
获取
Procrasma
锤
candy, and Carnival Memorial Building
玉笛、古木糖罐以及
by
纪
signing
念
in for a certain number of days.
大家不要错过雨滴
Don't
奖
miss
励和
out
建
on
筑
these
哦。
great
接下来
rewards.
就是我们必
Let's see. I wish Mr. Duncan was in the selector, LMAO. I know, but they're not going to put a new one in the selector. There's no way. I do wish that they would include a little bit later on in the patches. That would be nice if they could include Barbara. Or let's see. Was it... Hang on a second.
大家不要错过雨滴奖励和建筑哦。
接下来就是我们必不可少的抽卡福
I think it's all characters up through patch 1.7, and I can't remember if like Avgust is included in that, or what about the other ones? Like, what other 5 stars have come out since Avgust? All I can think of is like Barbara and that blonde girl in the roguelike mode, I guess. Assassin's Creed 2 was the game that made me love Assassin's Creed. I'm not an Assassin's Creed person, I only played the 2nd and 3rd game. Oh, okay. Yep, I never played a single one of them. I had a couple friends that were really into it, though. Yeah. It seems really cool. Like, I don't know if it's at all comparable, but I did play, like, Tomb Raider and stuff. I feel like it's a similar genre of game, at least. But that's the closest I've ever got. Okay, summoning bonuses. Log in during the Mystery Box Carnival event to claim a Decatone, which can be used to perform summoning 10 times. Additionally, the sign-in event, Twilight in the Southern Hemisphere, will launch alongside the update. Log in daily to claim a total of 20 Unilogs.
哦，对了，还有刚刚的10连抽福利，大家
And don't forget the earlier sign-in thing, and be sure to check your
大家
mailbox.
记得查看邮箱啊。
这么算下来
Altogether, players will get 40 free summons in version 2.2.
将会获得共计40抽免费征集的机会。
Yes， 让我们把免费40抽打在
Let's see 40 free summons flood the chat. Yes, yes, yes. But you do have to sign in.
公屏上。还有一个向
There's also the
庆典出发
Carnival Guide
特别活
special
动
event.
跟随指引完成任务。
Follow the missions to unlock a commemorative dynamic portrait. What is
即
this?
可领取箱中巡游纪
Wonder
念
what
的
kind
动
of
态头像
missions?、
收藏品、建筑，还有纯雨滴奖励。
除了眼花缭乱的雨滴
In addition to the dazzling clear drops
和
and
独一律之外，
Unilogs,
还有金色材
there's
料赠
also
送
the irresistible bait giveaway for rare
优质
materials.
诱饵活动
During
期
the
间，在荒原
event,
界面
head to
可以
the
获得
wilderness
一个免
interface to claim a
费的
free
金色
rare
材料以及彩
material
蛋内
and
容，
some
以
hidden
及我们
Easter
的老
eggs.
朋友
And yes, our good old
双
friend
重
Double
解析
Analysis
也
will
会按时
return on
到来哦。
schedule.
哇，不愧是限
This
定
is
版
almost too
本，
good to be
庆典的
true.
福利越来越丰盛了呢。
这里
No,
给
it's
大家
it's pretty
整合了一
standard,
下
I would say.
信用的所有的福利内容
Here's a summary of the carnival bonuses.
大家可以截图了，
Feel free to screenshot it
注意不要
so you
错
don't
过
miss
活
out
动
on
时
any
间。
rewards. Your head is covering part of it though. Whatever. So 30 free summons plus a free unlock in the Roar jukebox that I'm still a little bit confused about. Free 5-star. You get a random 6-star character that you don't own. And some other login bonuses.
不要错过里面的奖励。
最后再啰嗦一下，大
One
家
last
现在登录
reminder,
就可以
log in
领
now
取
to
今天
claim
发送
today's
的
10
10
summon
连抽奖
reward
励
from your
啦。
好的，
mailbox.
现在让我们上对话码吧。我们稍作休息
We'll take a short
马
break
上
now
回
and be
来
back soon. I will continue streaming though. Let's pause this screen and I will go to my game and play a little bit of music while I enter the exchange code. Woohoo! Bravery L'Opera. Nice, that's 80 clear drops, 1 jar of Picrasma candy, 10 thoughts in entirety, 1 watch core, 1 incorrupt monkey paw, and 200 wilderness shell. Chameleon says, I hope I get an anomaly so I can finally use the free skin. Oh my gosh, I hope you do too. It's such a good free skin. It's one of my favorite free skins in the entire game, not gonna lie. Make sure that if you are watching this as a VOD on Twitch, you need to use this code before January 5th, okay? Alright. Let's keep going. The skins in that patch were insane. They really were. That was the one patch that made me break my wallet out. They haven't gotten me to take my wallet out since. But that patch really got me. I got the Night skin, and I also got the Battle Pass skin for Balloon Party. But that was a while ago, so maybe I should consider getting something new before too long. Oh! It's cute! Oh, it's this
Do you
thing!
have trouble with fluffy critters as
Oh,
well?
I saw this
Not to worry.
before.
Just make them feel right at home, and your problems should be solved. These troublemakers may not be the brightest bulbs in the box, but they can prove quite useful with proper training. If nothing else, they are eager fitness enthusiasts. Vigorous exercise not only builds powerful physiques, but also burns off excess energy. Look, they are having so much fun. With just a little care, you can even encourage them to take up different duties.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Miss Newbabble's Critter Rehabilitation Centre has offered us a convenient way to acquire new critters.
It's another
And
gacha
just like
system.
that, you'll have a loyal critter at your service. Come on, give it a go yourself.
Okay.
哇，魔镜们这是
Chameleon says the Balloon Party one is my favorite one in the entire game. I think it's so detailed. Right? Chameleon, we are on the same wavelength. Like, seriously. That one is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so gorgeous, I'm actually going to show it right now because I'm just obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Quick side thing. Oh, there's no sound in the game, but it's fine. Look at this! Look at how pretty! Oh. This entire patch's skins were just so good. The Balloon Party one. They're all like this. I think it's because it's a new version of the game. Anon Lee's is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Zima also has one, even though he's just a 4-star. Absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable. And then the only other one I got was a Knight, which I actually paid money for to only get this and nothing else. I just paid the money for this skin. And the horses! So yeah. Worth. Absolutely worth. Don't regret it one bit. Alright. Wow, the critters are starting their own company now?
对，在荒原里
That's
面
right,
开
they're
公司
opening a business in the
在本
wilderness.
次
In
的
the
2.2
Carnival
经典版本
version,
里，在荒原
a
中
new
新增了
gameplay
新巴贝塔
feature,
魔镜公司
New
的玩法。
Babel Critter Rehab Center will be added to the
玩家
wilderness.
作为
Players
荒
will
原的
act
管理
as
者，建造
managers,
各
building production facilities, generating
类生产设施，产出
resources,
资源，完成资源
and
订单，
completing
来
orders to
获
earn tokens. I'm so glad that we are getting something new in the wilderness. I literally have not touched anything in the wilderness in months because I've had it maxed out for over half a year or more. And I haven't even bought new wilderness stuff from shops, whether that's the event shops or the wilderness shop itself. So I'm so happy there's something new showing up.
获取酬劳及代币啊。
These tokens can be exchanged for interactive
用代币
buildings
可以换
Ooh.
取趣味的互动建筑、魔晶养成
and
道具。
critter growth items.
在魔晶公司中，
In the NCR Center,
可以通过经
you can acquire new critters through certain
逐
operations.
渐获取新的魔
It's
晶，
literally a gumdrop machine.
还可以在抽取阶段
And even combine critters during the summoning phase to obtain superior or mutated critters.
魔晶和变异魔晶。
Wow, it's a 5-star critter.
通过培养员
Oh my goodness. With the help of trainers,
的帮助，对
you can enhance your critter's stats.
魔晶进行培养，可以
It's
提升魔晶的不
Pokemon.
同属性。培养合格后，
Once trained, the critters can become your
魔晶才可以作
employees
为员工参与到生
and
产。
participate in production and trade.
也就是
All
说魔晶可以
right.
上岗
You mean these critters will go to work and earn
给
money
我
for
们赚钱
us?
了。
没错，我们
Exactly. We're improving critter production by
在
industrialization.
搞魔晶生产工业化其实很简单啦。
It's simple. Produce raw materials in the
我
wilderness,
们在荒原中生产原料，然后把
process them into finished
原料加
goods,
工成成品，然后再
and
把
sell
成
them at the trading center to earn jigjog
品在交易
coins.
中心中售卖，
Oh my gosh, the screen looks more cluttered now than before,
就会获得魔晶跳跳币。那魔晶跳跳币
which can be exchanged for new wilderness
就可以
content. Oh. I mean, I don't really need more wilderness content. I just want to have fun with
兑
critters.
换新的荒原内容了。
天啊，黑心的
Wow,
铁
sounds
血
like we're
资本
bringing
家
capitalism to the
你不干就-
wilderness. There's plenty of critters ready to
这
do
是
it
魔
for
晶
you.
干
I swear, I think the dev on the right is seriously like the cool one behind this game. She is the reason this game is awesome. I'm
在
telling
本次相
you. This Mystery Box Carnival also introduces a new
中
permanent
学友版本
minigame.
中，我们还会新增
Candy
一个趣味
Crush
常驻玩法白帆见闻录，
White Rum's
这是一个
Travelogue,
三消加
blend of
场
match
地
3
争夺结合的玩法。
puzzles,
玩家会跟
and
随白拉姆
territory
的视
skirmishes where players
和
battle
当地的
dark
黑势力进行
forces
争
from
斗。
White Rum's
哇哦
perspective.
这好像是
I think this is the
海
first
外版
time
本
a
第一
match
次在
3
游戏中出现
mechanic
了三消类
has
型的玩
appeared in
法。
our
哎
overseas
绝对
version.
值得一试。
Definitely worth a
在白
try.
帆见闻录
In
中，
White Rum's
玩家可获
Travelogue,
得
you can
全
obtain
新
the
四
new
星神秘
4-star
再加白
Arcanist
拉姆
White
以及
Rum
它的
along
造
with
像
her
随着
Artifice,
玩法的推
which
进，
can be
更可
upgraded
以
through the
升至
game.
满速。该玩法在版本
This feature will
结束后
remain
依
in the
然
main
会保留
storyline
在
event
主线
after
中，
this
大
version
家可以
ends,
按照自己
so
的
feel
节
free to
奏
play
进
at your
行
own
游玩。
pace.
那么这个玩法的
What's the
具
gameplay
体是
like?
怎么样的呢？
这个玩法整体
The
分为
minigame
两
has
个
two
部分，
phases.
在每个轮次的
During
准
the
备阶
preparation phase of each
段
round,
可通过
you
消
can
除玩
collect
法
resource
来获取物资
points
点数，对同色物
by
品进
matching
行消
items
除，
of the
可以
same
获得
color.
对应资源。
Each match you make generates corresponding
进入场地
resources.
争夺阶段
Next,
前，
you enter the territory skirmish phase
可选择一
and
名
select a
角色
character as your
作为我
commander.
方指挥。不同的指挥
Each
拥有
commander
特
has
殊的
unique
主动技
active
能和
and
被动
passive
效果。
skills.
进入场地争夺
And you can pick Vertin, that's cute. In the skirmish
阶段后
phase,
消耗筹集到的物
use
资
the
召
resources
唤
you've
战斗
gathered
人
to
员
deploy
参与阵
combatants
地
to
抢
capture
夺。每
territory.
一名友军
Each
消耗
ally
的
you
资源
deploy
各不相同
consumes different resources.
每个地区
You
最
can
多
place up
可
to
以摆
4
放4
allies
名
per
友军上
area
阵，与敌方进
and
行战斗
to
力比
compete
拼。
against enemy
我方组合
forces.
起来的
If your team's total points
累计
exceed the
点数比敌方
enemies,
高时，就能对敌
you
方
deal damage to the
首
enemy
领造成
leader.
差额伤害。反之，则我
If
方
not,
指
your commander takes
挥造成
damage.
伤害。
每轮战斗都会
The
循环
process repeats each round
以
until
上
one
流
side
程，
is
直到一
defeated.
方战败才会结束。
看来这个玩法不仅
Looks
要
like
考
this
验
mode
资源
tests your resource
的分
gathering
配，还
skills
需要一些策略的
and
应
also
用。
rewards strategic
当然
decision
也需要
making. Of course, we'll also need a
多
bit of
运
luck.
气啦。对了，参与玩法还可以
Participating
获
in
得
this
白拉
mode
姆
lets
的
you gain White Rum's
全部塑造，
Artifice,
大家不要错过
so
哦
don't。miss out.
在本次箱中巡游中，
In this Mystery Box Carnival
版本下
version,
版的
the
玩
second
法
half
也
introduces
将
a
会有
major
重大迭代。
update.
在全新
With
战
the
斗玩
new
法激光性
combat
研究中，
mode, Phototaxis
我
in
们可以体验
Study.
全新的战斗
We'll experience
机
new
制，看到重
mechanics
塑之
and
手的角
see
色们。
Manus Vindicte step into the
走到台前，
spotlight.
本次玩法引入
The
3
new mode introduces
个新
three
机制：一
mechanics.
排移动、
One
场
card,
上
one action, switching in and out,
场下换位和弱点
and weak point breakthrough.
一排移动，简单的
One
来
card,
说
one
就
action
是
means that every time you cast an
每次释放咒语
incantation,
就会立刻生效，与战场规
it
则有
takes
关的内
effect
容都可以
immediately. Any battlefield rules will provide instant feedback.
获得快捷的反馈。哎，和我们
A
之
complete
前
departure
的
from the
这
mechanics
个
that
逻辑完
combat
全不
has
一样。
worked on before.
哦，好爽啊！
Sounds positively refreshing.
感觉不需要释放所有。
The portraits being free is nice. Yeah, for real. It reminds me of the blonde girl in the roguelike mode. I feel so bad that I can't remember any of the names in this game. Not any, but Lorelei. Is it Lorelei? Yeah, Lorelei. Lorelei's portraits being unlockable is nice. Means you don't have to cast all your skill cards to see the effects, giving players more room to adapt step by step.
是这样的，而场下场上换
Switching in and out
位这
mechanic
个机制
allows
是玩家在每一
players
场战斗中可以携带至多
to
8
bring up
名
to
角
8 characters
色
into
进入
each
战斗，
battle,
4名在场上，
4 in the field and 4 as substitutes.
4名做替补。战斗中呢，可以随时
During
进
battle,
行
you can freely swap your
角色的
characters
替
in and
换。
out.
当替补角色
When a
进行
substitute
满时，
character's
可以
moxie
立
is
即替
full,
换场
you can instantly replace any
上
on-field
任意一名角
character
色，并直接
and
释放
immediately
自
activate
身
their
至终的
ultimate.
仪式。本次出手不
This
消耗
action
行动
doesn't
点哦。
consume any
也
AP.
就是说，我们
So if all substitute characters have full
如果有
moxie,
4个替补角色的激情都满了，就可以连
I
放
can
4
unleash
次大
4
招了。
ultimates in a
当然了
row?
玩法中也
Exactly.
会有
There are also support mechanics within the mode
辅助机制来实现这种
to
连
help
续打出技
facilitate chaining
能的效
consecutive
果。
skills like
新
that.
引入的
The new weak
弱
point
点击破机
breakthrough
制也会与角色的激
mechanic
情产生
ties
关联。
directly to character
敌方单
moxie.
位具有
Enemy units will have
有特定的
specific
弱点，可以通
weaknesses
过攻
that
击
can
减
be
少层
attacked
数，
to reduce their
也就
block.
是格挡值。
What?
敌
Are they stealing from Honkai Star Rail?
方的
Once
格
their
挡后
block is
就可以造成
broken,
大
you
量
can
的
deal
伤害，
massive
还能
damage
提升
and
替补
boost
角
the
色的激
moxie
情。
of substitute
总之是一个
characters. Overall, this mode introduces tons of
拥
new
有
logic
大
and
量的
rules.
新逻辑和新规则的玩法，很好玩的。
Super
大家一
fun,
定要记得
so
哦
make sure to
在下半
participate when it
期开放
opens in the
一定
second
要
half
记
of the
得去参与
version.
以及在
Also
1
in
月大型
January,
常驻系
our
统
large-scale
黄昏的
permanent
艺术的
system, A
玩法
series of
奖励
dusks, will receive updated gameplay
也会在
rewards,
将追加
including a
赠送
new
主角们背景
homepage
幸福花园
background.
大家其实已经
If you've been
在
following
直
the
播
livestream
倒计时的时候预览
countdown,
过了。这个主界面背
you've
景
already
通
had a
过
sneak
黄昏
peek
的
of
艺
this
术的挑战
homepage
是可以
background. You
被
can
获
earn
得
it for free by
同时
completing a series of dusks. The suitcase
时
settings
相中不仅主
system
界面背景
for
更换系
replacing
统
the
也会
homepage
同步上
background
线
will also
新
go
的主界面
live.
背景
The new backgrounds will feature
中
over
同样也
10
有
weather
10多种天气
effects,
效果。左侧的展
and
示
the
柜呢
display
会
case
展示
on
出
the
我
left
们
will
曾经
showcase
经历过的
souvenirs
故事的
from
纪
our
念品。
adventures.
比如
Aww,
说
like
Snyder 的衣
Schneider's
服啦
garment.
预告到这里后，
I know about Schneider's garment. Oh man. Here's a little extra sneak
可
peek.
以再超前预告
Ms.
一
New
点，后
Babel
续新巴别塔的新衣着也会在
will
后续
get
的
an
肉鸽
awesome
奖
new
励中免费获得，
garment
大
as
家
part
可
of
以
the
期待一下
upcoming
马
roguelike
上就有新衣服了。
awards.
好诶，
Cool.
本次箱中巡游，我们
We don't get to see it though? What? Why don't we get to see it? We see everything else that you talk about specifically. Ah. This mystery box carnival will also include the Boon of the Water
特别
special
珍惜，大
summon.
家可以在指定范围内
Players can select 3 6-star arcanists for boosted summon rates.
选择3位6星神秘学家作为征集概率提升的角
What?
色。这期的
The
角色
banner
的
for
自
this
选范围
event
是
includes
37、可燃点、
37
牙仙、
Spathadia,
做毛沙粒、
Tooth Fairy,
艾兹拉和
Shemaine,
马库斯
Ezra,
小
and
马。
本次
Marcus.
活的馈赠
Boon of the Water is a limited
属
time
于
event
限时活
banner
动征集，征集保底次
with
数
an
将会单独
independently
累积，
tracked
不
summon
会与其
count
他
that
同
won't
类
be
征
shared
集
with
共
other
享。
banners.
当征集获取
When you
6星
obtain
角
a
色
6-star
时，100%
character,
的概
it will be 100% guaranteed to be one of 3 characters. No, don't do it. Not worth it.
率为
Don't
大
do
家
it.
自主选择并锁定的
Unless you're new to the game. If you're new to the game and there's multiple 6 stars that you'd like, then that's perfect for you. Otherwise, no way. When will Marcus get a real rerun? For real. No, you're absolutely right. I missed Marcus. I didn't get her, so it really hurts.
6星 UP 角色，3名所选
The
角色
probabilities
获
for the
取
selected characters are
概率是
evenly
均等的哦。
distributed.
在活的馈
We'll
赠
even
卡
throw
池
in a
首次
50%
进行时间
discount
征
for
集
the first 10 summons.
时，也会有5折优惠。
I
第一次
don't,
试炼
even with the
只需要
discount. You only have to
抽
summon 5 times.
抽起来！
另外，版本更新后，
Additionally, the starter banner, the first drop of rain,
新手卡池第一滴雨的 UP 角色
will also be refreshed after the version update. Well. Uh-oh. No more Regulus. Oh my gosh. Does she know?
也会同步更新。
本次更新
The
6
new
星
6-star characters with increased summon
角色为
rates
梅兰妮、
are Melania, Druvis III, and
寄生和
Lilia.
红弩箭。
这样的话，入
This
坑
should
开
make
荒
starting out much easier for new
就会变
players.
得更轻松了。
我们的
So they made it so that all 3 of them are like DPS characters. I can't remember much about Eternity's kit, but if I recall correctly, Regulus's kit is kind of a support DPS character. Interesting. Don't tell Kai. He'll be upset. Jukebox and Roaring Month have received upgrades. Oh, that's nice. I get Roaring Month every once in a while. It's been a while though. I took a long break. You'll immediately get 5 jars of Cosmic candy. That's nice. With the 2.2 update, portraits received for free when purchasing Deluxe Edition will be upgraded to Dynamic Portraits. Dynamic Portraits? Wait. Oh. What's a dynamic portrait? Will they move? Like dynamic seems to mean that. Huh. Question mark above head. Character anecdotes for 37 and Mesmer Jr. will also go live along with the version 2.2 update.
海岛的37在新的旅途又会收获什么样的答案呢？
真的很期待37
Certainly looking forward to seeing 37's adventures.
小梅的意识倒是让我很意外。
Mesmer's story that also really caught my attention.
这是小梅的意识。
Yeah, Mesmer's anecdote is a tale about the exploration of self-identity. Oh yeah.
2.2 版本主
The Wilderness Garment
题荒原
set.
套装热带掠影将
They call it a garment set. That's so funny. Will be available
在
after
版
the
本
version
上线后上架
update.
而 1.4 版本
While
的
the
主题荒
1.4
原套装
version's
也将进入
Wilderness will become permanent editions.
37和6的角
Character story events
色
for
剧情活
37
动
and
沙粒的
6,
记忆以及漫漫
As the Sand Remembered and Trudge in the
之夜
Long
行记
Night,
也将会常驻
will
在
also be permanently added to the
影像系统中
reflections.
大家可以前往
Check
体验
them
啦
out.
最后是我们的优化。
Finally, let's talk about optimizations.
本次2.2
Oh, here we go. All right. What have they done to give us a better player experience? After the version 2.2 update, auto combat will be enhanced.
版本更新后，自动战斗也会优化。我们会带自动
A new battle focus attacks
战斗
logic
中新增战
will allow players to freely switch
斗
attack
激活逻辑，大
targets,
家可以自由的切换攻击目标，切换后下一回
and their selected target will be prioritized in the next round.
会以此目标作为主要的攻击对象。不仅如此，
Additionally,
未来我们还会
auto
对
combat
自
will
动战斗
eventually
开放
support
风格化
custom
定义，
modes,
大家可以结合不同的战斗环境，
allowing players to select strategies like
选择诸如进攻型
offensive
或者平衡
or
型的自
balanced
动战斗
modes
风格，
based on different
适应不
combat
同的战斗环境。
scenarios.
很好，这个比我吃香。
未来我
Interesting.
们还将对
Okay, this is the part that everyone should keep in mind.
一系列角
We're
色
going
进
to
行
overhaul select
深度改造
several
角色
characters
强化系统
with the
也将于
character enhancement system officially
2.3版本正式始
launching
发
in version 2.3. The first wave of enhanced characters in version
2.3版
2.3
本将要开启强
will
化系统的角
include
色，包括辛巴别塔、
Ms. Newbabble, Sotheby,
红母舰
Lilia,
温妮、胡继生
Eternity, Druvis III, Shemaine,
鬃毛
and
以及柏林以东
Cornbloom. Oh, Cornbloom too? Unfortunately, his head is covering up Eternity's stuff. That's annoying. But, Ms. Newbabble is getting shield riposte. Lilia is getting ultimate damage and bullet effects. Sotheby is getting survival and poison. Eternity is getting some kind of damage. Druvis III is getting Plant Afflatus Petrify. I don't know how that's different from now, but okay. Shemaine is getting Moxie buff. I appreciate that a lot. I feel like I don't use him very much because I can't get his ult fast enough. And Cornbloom is getting ultimate damage. Neat.
我们会对以上角
We'll
色
adjust and
做
improve
包
their
括
base
但不限于
stats,
基础属性、咒语效果、
incantation effects, insight
动作
effects,
效果
and
战斗定
combat
位等内
rules,
容的
among
调
other
整和增强。
elements.
另外，角
On
色
top
强
of
化
that,
消耗
all
的材料
consumables required for character
都
enhancements
可以从
will
活
be
动中免费
obtainable
获取。
through
在系统
events.
首次
Since
上
there
线
will be a
时，
large batch
由
of
于
characters
首
in the
批
first
开放的角色
release,
较多，我们也会一次
we'll also provide a one-off gift
性的
of
赠
different
送给
enhancement
大家一些强化材料
consumables,
让大家能更
so
快地
everyone
体
can
验
get their
强化后
hands
的
on the
角色。
updated
好了，
characters.
那么以上就是
That wraps up all the
2.2版本
updates
更新的
for
全部内容
version
了。我们休
2.2.
息一下，马上
We'll take a short break, then move on to the
进入
next
到下个环节。
segment. Wow. All right. We're going to stay paused here, and I'm going to input this code. So yeah, we're going to get some character updates. I assume that's why Regulus isn't on the banner anymore or something? Well, Regulus wasn't included in the list of characters getting the updates. But, oh, but then Druvis III was included. But Melania was included too, and she's not getting an update. So, I don't know. Carnival start. Alright, this code gives you 80 clear drops, 1 jar of Pickrasma candy, 10 thoughts in entirety, 1 gold bell spirit bottle, 1 boogeyman, and 200 wilderness shell. Let's get back to the stream. Vertin, you're so cool. I'm really curious about the changes. I already have Lilia built, and now I'm kind of tempted to build Ms. New Babel. And I am looking forward to seeing if Shemaine is more usable.
今天的内容
That's about all for
差
today's
不多到这里
content.
就可以结束了，感谢大家
Thank you
收
for
看到这里
watching.
我们下次
See you next time on our Carnival
等等
tour.
什么
Wait,
怎么就
what?
结束
That's
了
it?
我看之前预告的
I remember seeing some big announcements
还有很
teased
重
in the
磅的内容
program lineup earlier.
其实确实还有
There is indeed more big news. Our Mystery Box Carnival isn't over yet.
高潮部分
The best part is just beginning. Really?
哎，这不是我们2.0 版
Isn't
本
that the new EP from our overseas 2.0 version? Oh, okay.
海外的新 EP 吗？黑塔鬼，你唱歌还蛮好听的。
Hidako, you're quite the singer.
那么，
谢谢夸奖。
Thank you.
没错，可能大
That's
家
right, you might have already
已经
guessed.
猜到了，我们这次联合
But
了不
this
少
time we've
创作
teamed
者
up with
又为
several
大家
creators
准
to
备
bring
了
you an awesome live stream concert. Ooh.
一场精彩的线上音乐演出。
Nice.
就在2025
It's
年
happening
1月
on
18日
January
22版本
18th,
开启后
the
的第二个
second
周六
Saturday after version 2.2 launches.
演出就在2025年1月18日，2.2版本
Yeah.
开启后的第二个周六，大家记得
Don't
锁定
miss
直播
it.
间收看哦。
哦，今年还有不少新
There
的
are
EP
so
和
many new
OST。
EPs and OSTs this year.
让我想想，刚
Let
刚你
me
哼的那
think. I really loved Frisco, the tune you just
首
hummed.
Fresco 我就特别喜欢，不知是不是大佬
I
们
wonder
要
if the pros will perform
演绎
perform the
rap 的部
rap
分
part.
那这次歌会的内容
I'm
真是
excited
想
just
想就很
thinking
期
about
待
it.
呢。
是的，我这里有一
I have a
段
teaser
先导
clip
预
right
告，
here.
大家一起
All
欣赏一下吧。
right, teaser.
In the melancholy tropic, we kiss goodbye. Have no foundation. The floor beneath me is gone.
Oh my gosh. Neat.
好听。针对一定会
Amazing!
更
I'm
加
sure the
精
full
彩
concert will be
大家
even
不要
better.
忘记关
Don't
注
forget to
官方
follow
的
our
频道
YouTube
收
channel
看
so
歌
you
会哦
won't。miss it.
说到音乐，我们
Speaking of
一直
music,
致力
we've
于
always
给大
worked
家
hard to deliver amazing
带
and
来
memorable
更好听、
tracks.
更高质量的音乐作品。所以这次
Now
2.2
for
版
version
本，我们也
2.2,
准备了一
we've
支
prepared a brand new
全新的
EP.
曲子非
The
常贴
composition perfectly fits
合
the
这次
2.2
2.2
story.
版本故事。先给大家
Here's a short preview
一小
to
段
whet your
尝尝鲜
appetite. Nice. It's such a cute artwork. And there's Lopera.
是一首忧愁但是又很浪漫的曲子呢。
Very melancholic
是的，
yet romantic
相
piece.
信大家体
I
验
bet
完
you'll
剧
vibe
情
even
后
more
会对
deeply
歌曲的
with the
内容
song
更有
after
感触。
experiencing the
这
story.
里我就
No
不
spoilers
给
for
大家
now.
过多剧透啦。1月13号
The
YouTube
full EP will officially release on
正式
YouTube
发
on
布，
January
希
13th.
望大家喜
I
欢
know
这
you'll
次
love it.
EP 哦，以及马上
Also, the second phase
我
of
们的
our
Discovery 联动的第二
Discovery
季。
collaboration will be launching soon. Ayy! Cool!
就要上线了。
好耶，6也有联动皮肤
So
了。
6 is getting a collaboration garment too. I'm screwed! And so the V in that artwork was really cute. Yeah.
还有一位大
We
家
also
在
have a
未
new
来
friend
不是
you'll soon be able to meet in one of our
像一个
future
新朋友
stories,
图图狮
Fatutu.
子。图图狮子和三人
Like
细雨
37, Fatutu is a
一样
young
是
girl
一位常年
who
生
has
活在
spent
海
most
岛
of her
上
life on an
少女。
island.
作为一名规划
As a
大
master
师，
planner,
她很乐于
she
为
loves
他人
giving
提
others
供建议
advice
或
and
者是人生指
guidance.
导，甚至细节到
Even
每
down
一次
to
扣
the...
紧。
That was so fast. Oh my
乐于
gosh.
为他人提供建议或者是人生指导，甚至细
Even down to the smallest
节
details.
到每一次扣紧
Like which hand to use when buttoning up with
纽
their
扣首饰的
clothes.
手。这里就不展开太多啊，在不
And
久的未
never
来，
to eat beans. We won't spoil too much for
马上就
now,
会和
but
大
you'll
家
meet
见
her
面啦
very。soon.
看来我们2位
Looks like both of our island friends are setting off on big
来自
journeys.
海岛的朋友都要出远门啦。
是
That's awesome! I'm looking forward to Six Skin. Okay, that means it's in a while though, because we're not getting Fatutu for a bit. Yeah, it must be like... I think Fatutu is version 2.4 or 2.5 or something. If I had to guess.
是的哟，6将独自前往
Six will
波斯
travel alone to the ruins of Persepolis. Oh my gosh, what are you saying? Is there a story?
威斯遗迹，尝试
Attempting to
以几何再度
reconstruct
复
this
原搭建
great
这座灵
city
都，展现古城昔
with geometry to restore it to its
日的辉
former
煌。
glory.
而海洋民族出生的
Meanwhile, Fatutu, born in a
土豆狮
maritime
子
culture,
将前往陆地
will
上
head
的
to the
浪形建筑
wave-shaped
巴特罗
building,
之家。
building Casa Batlo,
不知他面对
standing before its blue central light
深海
well.
天境时，是否会怀念
Will
在
she
家
feel
乡海洋的日
homesick
子
for
呢？
the ocean?
Discovery 联动
She's the current CN banner character, I think. I think so, yeah. And I know that they just got teased the version 2.5. It'll be launching in a future
在未来版
version,
本上线，请大家
so
多多
stay
关注。
tuned. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's this? Goods store opening soon. January 10th. Version 1.0 to 1.4 merchandise pre-sale. Touring exhibition, A Nightmare at Green Lake, Journey to Moorpunk, and The Prisoner in the Cave. They just... Did they skip the Rimmet Cup? Why? Why did they skip the Rimmet Cup? Whatever. Revival the Uluru Games, notes on Shwari. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at those. Those look like scrolls or wall scrolls? Those wall scrolls. Oh no, I'm in trouble. The X plushie! Oh my gosh, someone buy that and send it to Hyoyo Grady. That's great. Ilushavan Lestella has a bunch of buttons. There's a sheep. That's so cute. Farewell Ryashki. Rheinsamt. Very nice. Route 77, the Haunted Highway, has slippers. Floret to the Golden City. Triste Tropique. Wow. Oh my gosh, is that a hoodie? It looks like a hoodie! Oh my gosh. Free to buy bonus on order over $99. Time limited free shipping on order over $99. Interesting. It's a door! It's door! And it's door showing a bunch of 6-star gacha pulls in the background. That's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. And more. ... It's a critter!
我们的海外周边
If that was a real critter that we'll be able to buy later, oh my gosh. Our official overseas merchandise store is about to launch. Ah, that's what it is.
官方商
Wow.
城马上就要上线啦！未来海外周边商城
Yay,
也将会
places to
上
spend money.
架，从开服到2.2版的所有
Wow.
周边
So we're like catching up on all the merchandise that CN has had all this time, I'm assuming.
大家可以期待一
Get
下。
ready to
太
shop.
好了，这下购买周边
That's
会更加
amazing. It'll be so much easier to buy merch now. If they were smart, they would have launched this before Christmas, but oh well.
太方便了。
2.2
I'm
版
not
的
complaining, I
全新周
guess. The new version 2.2 themed
周边也
merchandise
即将上线。
will also be available soon. Take a
赶紧去看
look.
哦，这些周边好棒，我都想要。
Oh, you can buy them at Goods Goods Store, Ami, Neko 2, and Soragumi. I know, I recognize Ami. I think
那
I've
就
used that
全部
website
all in
before.
吧。
2.2 版本二创稿件征集
The 2.2 fan creation contest. I don't want to platform fan work contests. I think that they are exploitative, and
积极参与哦。
I'm not a
最后
fan.
2.2
But whatever. If you want to do it, that's your choice. That's fine. Finally, the version 2.2 web
版本
event.
网页活动巡游日庆典
Carnival
即将在
Day
1月6
celebration
日
will
开
kick
启
off on January 6th. A web event. They've never done a web event before that I can
活动期
recall,
间参与
outside of like the recap thing they did.
巡游日庆典，在园中闲逛游玩，与角色聊天，参与互动游戏，还可以通过合照功能制作专属庆典
You
合
can
照，
create your own
完
unique
成合照图分享
snapshots,
以及探索
complete photo taking tasks and exploration missions to
路任
claim
务后。
rewards. Oh, 2.1 had one. I must have missed it.
可领
Oops.
取对应奖励，大家不要错
I
过哦。
totally missed it.
希望大家在游
We
园
hope your
期间的
experiences in the
见闻欢
carnival
心，成为一份值得
Will be
珍
the
藏的
beginning of many
回忆。
cherished
那么
memories.
以上
And
就
that
是
wraps up this preview live
本
stream.
次前瞻直播的全部内容啦。这下船长可以放心了，
Yay!
任务
The
圆
captain
满
can
完
rest
成。
easy now.
一
Mission
眨眼时间，
accomplished.
这已经是
Time
我们
flies.
第
It's
二
already
次
our
乡中
second
巡游
mystery
了，
box
时间真的过得
carnival.
好快。
是的，
That's
这次
right.
乡中巡
We've
游我们准备
prepared
了
lots
很
of
多福
bonuses
利
and
和优
updates
化
for
更
this
新，
version,
希望大家
and
能
we
够在
really hope you'll
2.2 版
enjoy
本
version
玩得满意，
2.2 to the
玩得开心。
fullest.
这一年多，大
Over
家
the
陪
past
伴
year,
俄尔汀
everyone has
迈
helped
出
Britain take her first
了
step
越
beyond
过
the
暴力的第一
storm.
步。未来还有
There
更
are
多
many
的
more
故事等
stories
着大
waiting
家
for you,
我们会尽力给大
and
家
we'll
带来
continue working to bring you
好的内
even
容，
more
也
better
谢谢大家
content.
这一年
Thank
多
you
来
for
陪着
accompanying
一起
Reverse 1999 through its journey of
继续
growth
就
this
前
past
行
year.
成长。
制作组也非常
The
感
dev
谢
team deeply
大
appreciates
家
your
这一年
support
多的
and
支持与
companionship
陪
over
伴。
the year.
那我们就下次
We'll see you at the
在
next
乡中
Mystery
巡游
Box
见啦
Carnival.
再
再见，
见，
Bye
拜
bye.
拜。
拜拜。
They're really cute, honestly.
薯饼， 我让你收好那个东
Where's
西啊，
that thing you were
来，快拿
supposed
出
to
来。
pack? Quick, grab it. We need to
咱回去
go.
了。
哦，我找一下，
Let me find it.
在
Wait, is this it?
啊这
这东西坏了。
Is it broken?
如果你是说表
If you mean the detached clock hand and the unlit signal light,
盘指针脱落且指示灯信号无反应的话，我想应该是坏
then
了。
yes, I'd say it's broken.
那我们怎么
What
办？
do we do now?
这个时候
Where's X when you need
我又
him?
好怀念 X 啊。
That was cute. Magnificent.
和优化更新。
Wow. CN getting an art book, so I'm really excited for that. Oh, they got an art book? Oh my gosh. I bet that's really cool. Man. That's flippin' awesome. I admit I am excited. They did get me. So many things. So many awesome things to talk about and digest and everything. Goodness gracious. I'm glad that we're getting a lot of free stuff, definitely. I need every free thing I can get when there's a limited character on the way. That was so many announcements, they weren't lying. Yeah, for real. You have to, like, keep track of all of it. So, we'll get a new suitcase by playing the roguelike, Echo, or Dust, what's it called? I keep calling it Echoes on the Mountain. It's a series of dusks now. So that's neat. Wow, and then we'll get critter gotcha gameplay in the wilderness. That's so funny to me.
All within my sight.
Hello, Argus. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Yay! I really wish that I could get Marcus, but she seems to be cursed to always be on double banners. So rough. I guess I can go to the Atlas and see. These are the characters I have so far. Wait a second. So these are beyond characters. And then there's Awakened, Arcanist, Mixed, Infected, and Humans. Gotten all the Awakened. I don't have Sotheby, Regulus, Centurion, Eternity. I don't have Marcus or 37. I don't have Caconia or Mercuria. And I don't have Tuesday. But I've got all the rest of these. The cuties. What is this one? Mixed, I think? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Got them. Infected. Oh, that's Semmelweis. Okay. That's what that was. And Humans is just Ezra. Wait, what's this? What to bound volume? Oh, is this puts all of them together? That's what I should have done from the start. Okay. And it shows their name, too. Did the other one show their names? I don't think it did. So yeah, in terms of 6 stars that I'm looking for, if I were to do that free 6-star thing, I could get Sotheby, Regulus, Centurion, Eternity, or 37. Would it include Marcus and Caconia? That part I'm not sure about. I'll probably just have to wait and see. Doo 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 doo. I already did a bunch of Atu the last stream. How many more of these do I have to do? Just 2 of them. Easy peasy. I'm so glad I'm still at this game. I'm glad that it looks like the version is the normal length, but now I've kind of forgotten, if I'm being honest, I've forgotten how long the normal length is.
Battery check.
What if I just try to use Shemaine here?
An experienced adult is coming to your aid.
Reality damage. Okay.
Program
Yeah,
activated.
I think 1.8 was 3 weeks. 3 weeks? That's so crazy. That's so short. I'm glad that we're getting 4 weeks.
Your command.
You missed all of it. Man, that's so frickin' rough.
Loading.
Why are they like this?
Charging.
Everyone has their own definition.
Eliminate target. Aim and shoot. Under attack. Loading. Charging.
Hold on to that. This is not bad for a stretch.
I thought that the shortening of the events was only by like 3 to 4 days or some difference like that, but the 7-day difference is so crazy. No wonder I felt extremely rushed. Alright, crisis mode of this thing. I don't know what characters are good for this. I forget. Do you want to see how Vila works now that you have Vila?
We make an ideal team.
The tricky thing is you need enough mental characters. Maybe not need, but...
Are you seeking my service?
It depends on the budget.
Something like this, I feel like, works. I like to have her with 2 mental damage teammates.
Join with us, comrades.
So here I have Winsong and 6 are mental damage teammates. Now, the way that I use Vila doesn't necessarily equal the best way to use her, but she has a buff, which is a 1-target buff that grants a little musical note on one of your teammates that you pick. And it gives them that buff, Song of Generosity, for 2 rounds. It's like an attack buff, I think. And then when Vila uses her ult, she turns into Rusalka. So that's the Rusalka status. When she uses her ult and the buff is already on someone, then that Song of Generosity changes to Song of Passion, and it's an even better buff. And then she has a heal also, which is just a 1-target heal. And it recovers the HP of an ally and grants them a stack of sturdiness. And if she's in her ult status, Rusalka, then it also gives more HP to whatever ally has the lowest HP. Twice, in fact. So I like to just put that on the DPS of my team to start out.
The moment of silence.
I can hear it. A new hypothesis.
And you can see she started with 3 Moxie at the beginning of the round because of the mental damage teammates she had.
The benefits of field mapping.
So now on round 2, Vila is only 1 away from having her ult ready to go. So after that round, I just kind of check to see whose health is low. I guess we'll go with 6 in terms of percentage-wise. And I just give a little bit of a heal to whoever that is, and that will bring Vila up to ult next round. And yeah.
The moment of utterance.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
Together, we are fearless.
Benefit from reading.
Behold. No other study could show you this.
Okay, so mental damage teammates to maximize the Moxies. That's right. It means that Vila gets to start with additional Moxie at the beginning of the battle. So if you don't have mental damage teammates for her, it just means that you're starting off on the back foot, kind of, and you don't get her ult right away. So, in this turn, Windsong has used up the buff that I gave her, and it's time to give her the buff again. So what I do is I ult with Vila, then I use the buff again on Windsong so that she can get another Moxie ready to go after using her ult. And with that, well, what have we got going on here? Let's do this. And
A good
recast.
To a brighter future for everyone.
And this changes Vila into the Rusalka. And she starts floating! She's floating! Whee!
The benefits of field mapping.
While she's in this status, she has a couple different passive things that happen. I'll show it off once everything's finished up happening. Also, when she turns into a Rusalka for her ult, she also is kind of like a Tooth Fairy, where she dispels all bad stuff. She's in Rusalka status for 3 rounds. And she can't ult again while already in this status, which is, you know, the reason for that is obvious. And then, what does this say? She has some insight passive stuff. Oh, okay. So, if in the Rusalka status at the start of the round, so next round she's going to get this, gain 1 precast incantation, Song of Inspiration. And it's just an extra card that when you use it, and it's a free AP, it'll grant Moxie +1 and Eureka +1 to a target ally. And then at the end of the round, regardless of whether Vila is in ult status, Rusalka status, or not, if she hasn't casted any incantations, she will recover HP for all allies. And it's more if she's in Rusalka state. I think that's one thing that I probably always forget about. But anyway, here's the extra incantation card that I got at the start of the round. So, grant Moxie +1 and Eureka +1. So that's why I kind of like to have her with 6 and Windsong, because they both use Eureka. Let's throw it on 6. And let's do this. And maybe... maybe do some heals.
I admire your courage.
And do this. And then we're gonna ult and beat this thing up. It is a little kind of Robin-esque, except in Vila's case, she can do stuff during her Rusalka status.
From reading.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
And whereas Robin is team-wide, Vila does her healing incantations and her buff incantations are one target. But her passive, if she doesn't use incantations, then that is team-wide. Eek! So scary. Everything got dispelled and I can't remember why. Whatever. It is what it is. I guess I'll not use any Vila. Wait, I need to use the buff again. Windsong ran out of the buff.
I will remember your sacrifice.
I mean, I could use it on 6 because he's about to ult. But I like to keep it on just one character at a time.
time for tongues to speak of truth.
Or I like to keep it on one character consistently throughout the fight. That's what I should have said.
A new hypothesis. A good point.
Heart scale.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The
Balance needs to be restored.
Confirm the coordinates. Taking another look. Don't touch the device.
Ouchie. Alright, and now Vila's Rusalka state has finished. And she's back on her feet again. Alright. But as you can see, she's been collecting Moxie this whole time because I've been using her during her Rusalka state. So she's only one Moxie away from being able to ult next turn. Alrighty. Heal her.
I can heal it.
Burn. And this and this.
Together, we are fearless.
Calculating distance. The benefits of field mapping.
Okay, and with this, we can ult once more with Vila, use the buff. I think, the difference between rank 1 incantation of the buff and rank 2 is that rank 2 also provides a stack of power burst in addition to the buff itself.
I will remember.
So very nice. I think we're about ready to kick this thing in the butt. So let's just do this.
Hypothesis.
To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
Then comes silence.
Behold.
Yay!
Keep going. For our dream, comrade.
The sound design is just so good. And with that, we finish the hard mode. Yay! Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Woohoo! Thank you for the lesson. No problem! That's kind of one of my favorite things to do in these streams, is to show at least the basic stuff to people. I'm definitely not a reverse 1999 expert, but it's nice to be able to use a stream as a means of, like, showing how things work. It's like when you're trying to help other people online and you're just typing out text, trying to explain how to use a character or how something works in a game. It's not nearly as good as when you have, like, actual video. The actual video game itself, and show someone with their own eyeballs, like, hey, here's the character here, here's what's happening. It definitely helps me out. That's why I like to go to YouTube and watch guides, because there's video. It gives me a little more context. Yeah!
Oh, Miss Burton, I suggest we spend...
I feel like, I don't know, Vila seems to do the healing at the end of the round thing even when I have used her during that round. So I'm a little confused about the wording here. I recommend doing experimentation on that. I was using her signature side tube because I've been playing this game for such a long time, I'm able to get a lot of side tubes. After the carrier casts a one-target buff-type incantation, recover HP for the ally with the lowest HP percentage. And it also provides a bonus for healing done. So yeah, I have her at Resonance 9. Insight 3, level 30. No portraits. Yeah, also every buff and debuff have a special name and it gets so complicated. 100%! Indeed. Let's see. Let's just knock out stage 2 of Limbo, why don't we? Doot, 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 doot. They don't like using Vila in this stage? Huh? Oh, wait. I think I messed up some things. It's annoying to me that, this team setup that they have in the game is also used in other game modes in Reverse 1999, and when I'm there, I don't realize that I'm messing up my Limbo team comps. I wish it was a little bit more separate. We need plant team for that, so that's why I've got this. Mental damage, reality damage. Could be worse, could be better. This one recommends mineral.
Let's go.
Guess Joe Nangzu does make sense in that case. Something like that. And then save
Battery
Lucy for
check.
this side. Perhaps. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. For real though, I really do recommend playing this game with headphones in. It sounds so good. I mostly don't, but I only have my headphones in when I'm streaming the game. And then that's when I go, oh, that's why they're always telling us to play with your headphones in. It sounds really good.
A moment of silence.
Another jar?
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
Enjoy!
I'll never get over the squeaky noises that her dolls make. It amuses me. Anyway, I'm also having fun in Infinity Nikki recently. I've gotten to a point where the main story is having me go down further south on the map. And I don't know if I should, like, maybe drag my feet heading down there for the main story and just experience everything that's on the map on the way there. Or if I should just bulldoze my way down there and get the main story taken care of. Because I feel like I still haven't gotten to the meat of the game yet. I haven't gotten to my first, like, dance competition thing that I've seen other people do. What is everybody using? Lucy! How did I know? I really am feeling the lack of Caconia. I would not complain if I got Caconia from the 6-star thing that we're getting. I would not complain one bit.
Join with us, comrades.
Alright, so a buff on Drupus the Third. And then whatever else.
Sharp fangs.
The light that illuminates all.
Advice from the forest.
Cheer up.
We'll do a heal on Lucy.
Charging.
Do this, and we'll petrify the big one.
For the good of all.
Barrage.
No need to look back.
And then
We share the same
this,
I admire your courage.
this, and actually,
We
I'm
share
gonna
the same
do
beam.
something different and
I
buff
admire your
Lucy
courage.
because she should be able to knock everybody out. I think.
Noted. To a brighter future for everyone. Heart scale.
Faraday's miracle.
Just like the prophecies of the woods, the scales have already been tipped in my direction. I win.
Juvis the Third, you're so cool. Not that. This. Alright, more of these. I don't know who to build next. I guess I should just... man, I'm just at that point in the game. That point in a game that's an actual good gacha game that doesn't go stingy on its materials, at least. I'm at that point where I've built pretty much everybody that I really want to. And then I have a lot of materials also, so I don't know what to use my activity on sometimes. I feel like the next two that I should maybe choose between would be Ms. New Babble and Lorelei. One of them. Or Desert Flannel.
See? Plappy is greeting you. Press this button and say hi to her.
Hey, we got a thing. I do not know. I'm so glad I got Barbara. I finally have I think I have every single 5-star. Yeah. So now it just comes down to having copies of everybody. I think it's so funny that I've had balloon parties since the very beginning, and I've only gotten 2 portraits for her. It's like, what the heck? Chameleon says, I looked into Matahari because I wondered why they made her a succubus, but it seems like she was really remembered as this kind of seductress figure, so I hope they make appropriate commentary on that. It just feels a bit weird when it's so recent history, I don't know. This is true! It's not much over 100 years ago at this point. It's so strange. I was born in the same century as Matahari, you know? When you think about it like that, it's like, oh my gosh. At least with the witch hunts, they're like a long, long time ago. But Matahari was kind of much more recent than something like that. I'm cautiously hopeful, I guess. The fact that they made her a succubus really sucks, though. In my personal opinion. Okay. I am pretty much done at this point. I just don't know, like, the stuff that is left to be done in this mode, or in this patch, are, things that I'm pretty much just gonna smash through on my own time. They're not super crazy exciting. Ut2 is what it is. Can do some retails right now as I finish up stream. But yeah, I do really love the history aspect of this game. I've learned a lot. I've learned quite a few bits of knowledge about history that I hadn't been aware of previously. I have Reverse 1999 to thank for that. But,
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about
always
its
remember when you look up history stuff, remember that all history has an interpretation to it. So it helps, like, even though we can't get past the fact that history always is interpreted, one thing that helps is to look up more than one interpretation, so that you can kind of triangulate between the different interpretations. You can try to get a little bit of a more clear picture, perhaps. Even if it's just something as simple as looking up the Wikipedia article, like I did.
We've had fun.
Stay away from me.
But yeah, I spent a lot of time this week, just to change subjects, I spent a lot of time this week working on VODs to upload onto the YouTube channel. And I'm pretty proud of that. I'm really getting into a kind of a schedule of working on VODs in the morning before I start the stream. And I'm also getting more used to streaming more during the week, and it's working out okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm glad that the new PC works. It sounds like the new noise suppression thing is working, but I'll keep on listening to it. I'll listen to the VOD afterwards to see how I feel about it. And I would really like if that would help mask the sound of the AC once we get into the hot months later on in the year. Oh, the music is great. Yeah, like I said, definitely check out the YouTube channel. You can also follow me on other socials like Twitter or X and Blue Sky. And obviously I'm here on Twitch. All of those, I am ShinyBotTV. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day. Thank you very much for joining in with me. I really hope that sometime soon I'll get to a point where I feel comfortable applying for affiliate and actually starting my whole journey running ads on here. I want to have some things ready so that you don't have to sit through... you don't have to, like, buy a subscription just to get rid of the ads and I have nothing else as an incentive for you. I want to have incentives ready before I start that. So I need to do some work first. I'll probably make some of my own emotes first, and then at some point in the future, if other people decide to help me make emotes, that'd be awesome, but I'm still a really small fry, so that might be a ways in the future. I'd like to have at least some emotes for people that I make myself. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Make sure to let other people know what your needs are. Make sure you eat some food and stay hydrated and all that stuff. You're definitely worth it, okay? Alrighty. With that, that is the last stream of this week. I'll get back to it next Monday. I hope to see y'all then. Cool, cool, cool. Let's say goodbye to the YouTube people, and then I will figure out a raid situation for the people watching live. So say bye, YouTube. Bye-bye!